too.
Okay,
Pax,
bye.
Pax,
What?
did you know that Freddy Fish and the Luther's Maze Madness is actually its own standalone game now?
Really?
Yeah, you can buy it on Steam.
How much is it?
Let me go to the store page.
I'll fucking play it.
It is $4.99.
Son of a bitch.
I think I got these in like a Humble Bundle though. So.
Oh yeah, they did have a Humble Bundle for those, I think, last year.
Yeah, the Freddy Fish and Pajama Sam games are like my childhood.
Oh, no shame. I love Pajama Sam. God, I played that so much on the school PCs back in the day.
Mordion, did you watch me play Pajama Sam on stream like a long time ago?
I only know you for like not even a year. I don't know. I don't know.
Like,
Maybe.
I think you were around then, Mordion.
I think
Yeah.
it was
yeah, but
right before I started streaming Amori.
No, when you were streaming Omori,
He was still in the womb.
I was there.
He was still in the womb.
Oh my god! When you were already streaming Omori, when I actually, knew you were actually streaming, so
okay.
probably not. I was not there for it. I would have remembered it.
I did not save it, so it's lost to time. It was a great playthrough. Okay, it was a great playthrough.
It was a good playthrough.
I only been there for the second stream of Final Fantasy VI, I think. You are uploading the VODs over right now, right?
Yeah.
I think I was there for most of that stream.
I really need to find time to stream it again. Maybe, I
the stream on times are
I don't have time this weekend because I have a Pokemon thing to go to.
Just those Steam and Pokemon at the same time.
I can't. I'll be away from home.
Just take everything. Take home with you then. They won't mind, I think.
Why did Square Enix turn into such a mess? It went from releasing high-quality games that were all properly planned and developed in the SNES PS2 era to flushing money down the drain with failed projects.
I've been live already for like 2.5 minutes.
FF14 was a mess and cost them a shitload.
I said it!
When?
I said it when I went live!
I did not hear you at all.
But yeah, it was a stream of Pajama Sam 3. You already eat from your head to your feet. It's a really good title.
It is.
Okay, so a funny thing about Freddy Fish 5 and the Creature of Coral Cove is that it was the very last game that Humongous Games made before like a week before the whole company got downsized by 90%.
Really?
Yeah. Like this was the death of the Humongous Entertainment.
I didn't even know they died as a company. God.
Well, yeah, they died, and then they only started making backyard games, which were never even close to being as good as the original backyard games.
Actually, I own a Freddy Fish game because my younger brother actually gave it to me as a joke present.
Which one? Which one was it?
Let me take a look. Where is it? Oh, I put it here because it wasn't important enough. I need to make room. I got Freddy Fish. Well, this is in Dutch, so I don't know.
I just muted myself in Discord. I should just start the game and see how long it takes them to realize.
I
should just start.
I don't really know how to
also, hi.
So.
Conch shell? Stolen conch shell?
Yeah.
We're gonna see how long it takes them to realize.
Something about something got stolen and it is a shell.
Yeah, okay, that must be it. Yeah,
that one.
I don't remember that one that well, to be honest. I need to replay it again.
I have a copy, so you want. Also, I need to be right back for like.
Don't forget to stream your game again. Did you do that?
You fucking BRBs! God damn it!
Dude, he already has been doing that for like the last minute.
I can't find the server. There we go.
Oh no, I do have been lost in the server.
I'm lost in the suburb.
Right.
Doof.
Yeah.
How much progress do you think we could make before he comes back?
0.
Shit.
What is happening to my... What? Oh my gosh. What the heck is happening?
I don't know. Your mic is crackling again. You're a mess, Stu. 23rd October.
How much progress are we gonna make? Hopefully enough so Unstoppable is not gonna scream at us.
Well, I've made it one text screen. That's it.
That's it. End stream.
Roll credits.
Just imagine actually doing that. Unstoppable just comes back home, goes, let's watch today's fault. See how much progress they made, and he sees like a 5-minute stream.
Takes Stu 5 minutes to upload this VOD. I can't believe it's been 6 months since I was last allowed to work in court.
That will make for a pretty good April Fool's joke.
And now here I am, back at the Old Bailey.
Here I am. It's Furf!
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Hurdle.
Good morning, Professor Hairbrain.
I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. The atmospheric pressure in here is off the charts. I've never felt anything like it. It's crushing me.
I feel it every time I'm here. That gravity.
Oh, well, this is Brendan Tyler's court, but are you telling me it's fitting? Is some kind of device that can actually control air pressure?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes.
I think it's probably all in the mind. Do we even have a brain under all that hair?
Is it like Toad? Is it his
This is a mushroom cap?
Yes, is it his hat or is it... What is it, Hairbrain? Tell me your secrets.
Oh, yeah, well, you won't let me down, will you, Mr. Rahudo?
Yes.
Let you down.
I'm counting on you in today's trial to save my life. To save the secret of my super high voltage instantaneous Beyblade from being made public.
Oh no.
I forgot
Yes,
about Beyblade.
I understand. I know what I have to do. I have to establish that the explosion 2 days ago was nothing more than an unfortunate Beyblade duel.
Beyblade accident. I made it better for you there.
Thank you. My wingman.
The Beyblade wingman. Let's go.
Well, I'm sure nothing to worry about, really. Justice will prevail.
God, I looked at that really quickly. I thought he said Jesus will prevail. Like, wow, man, religion in my Capcom game? Jesus will prevail.
My congratulations, Mr. Naruto. It appears they have been lumbered with the most tiresome case here.
Speaking of Jesus.
Perf is talking to himself, and he's actually on time this time. The train was not late.
Mr. Sholmes, I didn't expect to see you here. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I am here too. I forgot about this. That was very mean, you know. Leave me alone at home in a box with Hurley.
You deserve it.
It took me at least an hour to get out of that fucking box to wake him up.
It's a really fucking good box.
I mean, it's hard to open a box from the inside, alright? You know, they are typically not made to put children in, remember? Just careful, children.
Oh! Is it? Are you? Sherlock Holmes?
I'm just a child.
Indeed, sir. I am he. Sherlock Holmes. Oh, I've heard all about your exploits, even whilst living in Germany.
Oh, yes. Rand's magazine is on sale in Germany too.
This month's installment was sublime. Your deduction in the adventure of Silver Blaze was wonderful.
Wait, I have a question.
Huh?
Would Rand's magazine be translated into German? And does Iris do the translation also?
Yes, no.
Are you sure?
Yes, I think so. I mean, she can, but that. No, I don't really know, but I don't think like authors actually translate their own stuff for the most part. Or maybe they do, and I'm just completely wrong.
Yeah, but Iris is a 10-year-old genius.
But what I do know is yes, it is definitely in German, because that is everything that goes to Germany is made in German. So is made to have German text and stuff like that. So that is very common. Same over here, not always.
When does
yes.
I'm asking this sincerely, this is not going to lead to a joke. When does this game take place? This is late 1800s, early 1900s?
Yeah, like end of the 1800s.
So it's a little before World War I.
Yeah, World War I and 2 has not happened
it's
yet.
Like it's like 2 decades before World War I.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Both wars have not happened yet. Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone is still friends. Why trust the why
quote unquote friends?
I mean, you're not gonna tell me they did not hate each other 20 years before it happened.
Yeah, they did.
Like,
Doof is an expert on world history.
They did. They really did. Well, all right.
I'm pretty sure the tensions for World War I were rising for a lot of years.
Yeah. So
probably. Yeah.
We are not sponsored by NATO.
They were only friends for the people, not for like the actually true. So.
Yes, a memorable case indeed. They concerned a snake, I seem to recall.
No, that was the speckled band. You know, the thing you literally just did like a couple of months ago.
Well,
it was a different kind of snake, Iris. I'll tell you when you're older.
What?
What?
Oh
my God. No, stop. I want the stream to end.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
End the stream deleted.
Did the adult make that joke?
Yes,
wow.
Don't make this joke. Delete the stream.
There is no longer an adult in this stream.
Just end the stream, please. We need to start over. We can't have this. We really can't. God, someone is gonna get mad at us for all the reasons we didn't think of, huh?
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you kindly.
I do appreciate your support.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, my dear fellow, but I'm afraid I can't stay.
Oh.
It'll be too convenient.
I have urgent business at Madame Two Spells.
Mommy? Okay. You mean Mommy? Your waxwork job?
Oh my God.
No, the waxwork abduction, of course. Adam has engaged my services.
Ah, so you're trying to get to the bottom of that ransom note, are you?
Week's wages depend on it, as does the safe return of the waxwork, naturally. As such, I intend to give it my undivided attention.
Oh, well, never mind then. I understand.
Of course, my skills of observation and reasoning. Solving the matter will be as easy as proverbial pie. I shall return forthwith.
Pie.
But until I solve the case, I shall have no money to afford a pie of my description.
Pie.
Oh my God.
Why do we share a brain cell?
Yeah, why do you people share a brain cell? God.
Because we share a Joltik.
Oh my God.
The Joltik being the brain cell.
You mean the Pokemon?
Why is there a spider in my head?
Because we are spiders, actually. We are just involved spiders.
God, now I am ending the stream.
God. Oh, then you must absolutely give it your full attention, Hurley. Or I'm gonna shoot you with a gun.
Right, Iris, quite. But life is riddled with irony, you know.
Yeah, just like your life.
Wow.
Whenever I give something my full attention, I have a quite insatiable desire for a pie.
Pie.
God. Please end the stream.
One of the universe's intractable mysteries, you might say.
The pie is a lie. Don't worry, you understand that joke.
Yes, quite. Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. I totally understand.
Is
Hellboy, more like hair pie. Ha.
Pie made out of hair. Is someone a little starstruck?
I think we all just got a little bit starstruck right now.
I wish you the very best of luck, Professor Hairbrain.
Why, thank you.
I just need I just need like a minute-long clip of Verb just making random noises in that voice.
For the Death by Daylight, so you just invited Verb to your house. He's making random noises.
Before I depart, Mr. Naruto, I must tell you that last night I injected you with garlic lizard last night.
Oh my god.
While you were sleeping. You never know when Van Kex might try to bite you in the butt. Side effects shouldn't be so troublesome, but you might at times feel like a portly Italian plumber with affinity for yellow, and at the most awkward of moments, you may feel like stroking your cannoli.
Oh my fucking god.
Where did this Verb come from today? What happened to this man?
Okay.
Oh, there is no adult in the room anymore.
You are the vampire hunter, Naruto.
Now it is gonna take like 10 plus hours now to just get out of the lobby.
We have lost our last remnant of normalcy.
A word in your ear, if you please.
No, I've heard enough from you, Schultz. Uwu, what's this about?
Oh my god.
Cut the music.
Some needed to think a little bit harder about the Uwu there, huh?
As you have a remarkably little grounding in science, I feel I ought to inform you.
Wow, that hurts, Schultz. That hurts.
What the hell was that sound?
As compelling as a super high voltage instantaneous Beyblade hypothesis may be,
Shit.
a practical implementation, such as was attempted by the professor at the Great Beyblade Tournament, is quite impossible.
But the professor said the demonstration was a success.
Yes, it would appear that he fervently believes it was.
I hate Professor Bunny Brain's paper. Thank you again, Iris, for not calling his real full name, so I don't have so people won't know I'm sick of saying names. Paper about it too. You know, I have to say, it's completely shit. I'm sure it can't be done. It could probably be done theoretically. Fuck, let alone practically.
It's written in German. I can't read it.
Wait, I have a question. Is this trial day 1 still?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Dude, we've done nothing. I'm not saying I just want PacksPlay to push Noto for his other server didn't load properly in his PFT. It's just an absurdly small L, which made me laugh. Yeah, I saw that. Zoe's completely barking up the wrong tree? But how can an experiment that had no possibility of succeeding, in fact, succeed? That's contradictory.
No shit, Sherlock.
He said the name.
And it's that contradiction that'll be at the heart of the trial, I've no doubt.
What's that supposed to mean?
Now, I must hurry along. I wish you the best of luck, my dear fellow.
See you later, Hurley.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Can you go away too, please, Iris?
It's
God.
like you're on your own today, Runo. But chin up, you can do it.
Oh, what about you, Iris?
No, I'm afraid I can't help. I have something I need to do, which is totally not chasing Gina into a dark alleyway to give her my latest smoke grenades again.
Man,
totally not that.
I was gonna say, oh, thank God for you being gone, but not for that reason. I see.
It's going to be a big surprise for you. If you find out what it is.
I'm building my own box, just for you.
Yeah, you don't know that you're gonna wake up one day from his bed and he's just inside the box. With like an air supply on his corner that slowly goes down. God.
Huh. That
He needs
sounds
to say
ominous.
compliments. He needs to say compliments just to make the box refill with AI. God.
Counsel for the defense and the defendant. Court is about to be in session. Make your way to the courtroom at once.
We're on our way. Am I by myself?
So, yes.
Oh my God, it's
I was really
the first
ashamed
case
that
all over
Iris
again.
was not. I was really ashamed that Iris was not joining for this. So yeah, you're on your own. So no shout out.
Oh, thank
Good thing Kiki
God.
isn't here then, huh?
An experiment that the laws of science say can't possibly succeed.
Nothing against you, Kiki.
And a scientist who's convinced that it did. That's the riddle you have to unlock here. Rinosuke, that's the key to this case.
So you know what I realized? So I before in the second to last team before you had
23rd
your
October. 9
gallbladder incident.
Yeah.
Do you know what I realized? I wanted to talk about something that I've like theorized about Gina, and I never got the chance because that whole stream was just a dumpster fire, if you know.
What do you mean?
I mean, come on, Becky. That's not your fault. I mean, come on. It was a dumpster fire. It was a fun dumpster fire. But like, drunk, geeky, journalist making an announcement. Like, I never actually got the chance to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, next week. But then, you know.
I died.
Pretty much. So, I completely forgotten about it. So, for record, if Gina appears again, I might want to talk a little bit after the stream was about something because it's kind of interesting.
We're never gonna get through this.
But
game.
it is not. It is too long to do it in the middle of a stream because then the stubble is gonna get mad and then making no progress. So you know. Oh no! I mean, I already said sorry to Kiki, so everything should be fine.
Drunk meta voice actor. Doing his best Valley Girl.
Oh god. Drunk Van Syke. Becky, you need to be more accurate to Van Syke. You need to start drinking every time he drinks.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
No,
God.
he actually doesn't. He actually throws his drink more often than drinking it. So,
Yeah, and he
no.
needs to do it the same thing.
Do you want my room to be filled with broken glass?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Meta, you need to just put a lot of alcohol in your body and you figure out yourself, so you know. Everyone has his limits, I think, maybe. I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
I don't drink, so I will never know my limits, so...
Doof has experienced my drunk state.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez. It's pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. We are sitting today for the public trial of Professor Albert Harebrain.
Hey. Sorry.
I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
The prosecution is ready. The
Oh, the
defense
outfit!
The defense is ready, my lord.
Wait.
I'm 6 months out of practice, and what's more... Goodbye.
That is actually really... That will be a really funny gif.
Peace out. Peace out, Rinosuke.
It's like that one gif where the guy takes a peace sign and then fades.
Yeah.
I love that gif so much.
When the defense attorney is being an idiot. Yeah. Really funny.
I'm without Susato-san today.
And the last 6 months, but you know.
But you have Iris.
He doesn't care about Iris.
No.
Is it just my imagination, or does the air in here feel even more oppressive than usual?
Actually, Becky used that GIF in the Discord like like a few hours ago. So if you go
I
to
did last night.
the music, the soundtrack server, you can find it if you scroll a bit up.
So, I must say I recollect the victim of this case all too well, Mr. Oldie ass.
Oh, the ass man.
Oh my god.
I forgot about that.
Mr. Assman was well known as a financier, though that was merely a front for his diverse criminal activities.
It was only a month ago that the man appeared in court prosecuted by you, Lord Van Zykes. But the jury unanimously found him not guilty.
Because every member of the jury had been bribed by the sound of it. These powerful London criminals are prepared to go to extreme lengths to keep their freedom.
But 2 days ago, on 21st October, Mr. Assman met his end. The work of the Reaper, was it?
That's right, I did it. I'd fucking do it again.
Oh god.
Me next.
If that is how your lordship would describe divine retribution. But the fact remains that Mr. Assman's death was a direct result of the actions of the accused, Professor Hairbrain.
Very well then. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have been selected at random to represent the will of the
Random.
Who do we got today?
Who do we got today?
Random, alright. I completely forgot them. I only know one, I think.
I forgot all of them. So
yeah, I only know one, and me and Ferb already decided that Becky's gonna voice that one with his
Excuse me?
one of his older folks. Yeah, we already decided. So
What?
don't worry.
Yeah, we decided for you. Don't worry.
That's why we got.
I hate this group DM you three have.
This is why we got that server team we got. So
Hate
you know.
this.
Are the six of you ready to fulfill your societal duty?
Huh.
So who wants to be junior number 1?
Sure, I'll be it. Okay.
Bruce Fairplay 2.0?
What?
Bruce Fairplay.
This man's
remember.
cheekbones are absurd.
it's such good cheeks. Also, such a square jaw too. Look how square that jaw is. Anyways, I most graphite have been selected to carry out this important civic duty, my lord.
So,
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
so, who's gonna be number 2? Fuck.
You're our residential woman, Mordion.
Oh, damn it. Alright, yeah, no, I'm not.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! To have a man's fate in the palm of one's hand! Oh gosh! Oh golly! It sends shivers down my spine!
I love it.
I do too.
I hope I will not forget about it.
Mommy?
That is the one.
Mommy? Sorry.
So-
Mommy?
Yeah.
So Ferb and I were like, or Ferb for the most part was like, yeah, you need to voice the one with your Jimmy voice. So
Oh yeah, I remember that.
My
now.
Jimmy voice?
yeah, from the Dead by
Yeah.
Daylight.
What was my Jimmy voice?
Good question. Time
You're
to
like
figure it out.
Waluigi.
Oh my god, I don't even remember how I did that.
Oh, how fun!
Do you know how long it's been?
I know.
like 2 months.
Doof, do you remember?
I'd never even watched those streams, to be honest.
No, wait, he's not a magician. He's a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Oh no, this Blade's version Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
So Becky, you can also just do your best, Waluigi.
Wah. This is my warm up. Sorry.
Take your time. Take your time.
Wah. I don't know.
In this game, we will never make any progress.
Wasn't there a Yu-Gi-Oh character who was a magician? Wait, no, that's
I don't
just
know.
Dark magician
yeah.
girl.
Yeah, wait. That was actually the plot of Arc 5 in general.
I don't even know what that is.
I never watched
Okay,
Yu-Gi-Oh,
well,
I
in
only
Arc-
know Dark Magician, so...
In Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, the
Spoilers,
main character and his father are like entertainment people. And they duel with entertainment, and they also dress like magicians.
With entertainment.
Duel with it.
They just throw DVD cases around. Also, his cards have a Batman logo.
Oh my god, you're right! Batman Yu-Gi-Oh! What?
Oh my god.
So, well, Becky figures this out, so who wants to do the next one?
Wah! Science experiments, magic, conjuring tricks, courtroom trials. All are nothing more than performances.
Love it.
Applause.
Why do all these people have such defined cheekbones?
Why not?
Good point.
So, who wants to be Jimmer number 4?
Wah!
And if you do this, if someone does this one, it needs to have a Rick voice from Rick and Morty, so...
What?
Morty.
That's the first thing that came to mind when I saw this guy.
Morty, any spurious scholar. Morty, that defiles the reputation. Morty of science deserves. Morty, the hang. Morty.
Is he right?
Morty, I'm gonna hang myself. Morty.
Morty, don't listen to the other Rick. Morty. I'm the other Rick. I wanna go hunt myself.
Morty, I'm gonna drink this potion. It's gonna make me invisible. Morty, funny shit I've ever seen. Morty.
It'll be a 5-minute adventure. Morty, in and out.
5 minutes. Oh god. 5-minute adventure.
Oh,
and how
wow,
this team.
man.
We had to listen to what's said on both sides, the feds, and settle on that one. That's it, isn't it?
Go on.
I hate all of these jurors.
Been
Gonna leave it here for a while.
Oh my god, that last type riding. Oh my god. And then you really got on the quiet eating noises.
Oh, it's
So,
you!
well.
It's the guy from...
So
It's the
first,
guy.
you want to do number 6 then? Uh-oh.
Is the silence the line?
Who knows?
We'll never
Who
find
knows?
out. Why's he got a gun? Why does he have such a square face?
So...
I just love hearing the typewriter noise in my ear.
Oh.
You know, it's like in that song, what was it? Paper Planes by MIA, where it has the cash register noise in the chorus.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that song so much.
Oh god.
So,
So yeah, this is always like a part of when we are first starting new trial. We're gonna voice the Juno, right? Who will not be number 6? Really?
Juror number 6 tends to be Obama, so...
Yeah, all right.
ah.
I mean, he is an old guy, so it do still kind of work. So I guess
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it up to you, Doof, or you, Pecky. So
I'm only voicing 2 people in the jury.
I mean,
wasn't
if
like this
I'm
in my
gonna
day.
voice this guy, I'm gonna voice like the characters because there's gonna be one character that Becky's gonna force me to voice. So
Which one?
Oh, you will know. You won't know. You see when the head up is literally the first witnesses. So
Are you sure he's not gonna force me to voice that one?
no, the older one. There are
No.
2. So
Oh Jesus Christ!
Are you like juror number 6 gets no lines?
not allowed to talk. No.
That's the police killer Automo lookalike again. And he's as exhausted as ever, it seems.
It's just the older Rolly beat.
Aww. So cute. My kitty is licking himself next to me.
I thought you were saying the Automo lookalike was cute.
Hi, kitty.
Yeah, my kitty's giving himself a ton bath right next to me.
I hope Kitty knocks off a plant.
Kitty.
Now, as I'm sure you all are aware, incident we are here to judge today tragically took place at the Great Beyblade Tournament shortly after its opening.
Oh God.
No, the death toll could have been far worse. With the exception of the victim, no one was killed. Nevertheless, the dream of the science being exhibited rapidly turned into a nightmare for the spectators.
Tragic turn of events, and as such, the eyes of all London, no, but the whole world, will be on this trial.
Beyblades are a big deal.
It is our duty to reach a swift and just conclusion, I feel. So, your opening statement, please, Lord Van Sykes.
I love Beyblades.
At the heart of this incident is technology never before demonstrated anywhere in the world.
Oh my.
One of science's latest developments, I take it? Government is keen to capitalize on the Great Beyblade Tournament to improve Britain's technological advantage.
The technology being demonstrated by the accused was described as super high voltage instantaneous Beyblades.
Good lord!
It's designed to disassemble human subjects using extremely high voltage electricity and beam them instantly to another location where they are subsequently reassembled.
Is such a thing even within the realms of possibility?
No, it's crazy.
Oh, sorry. Well, I don't believe it. That's for sure.
So, you remember when I tell you that I would forget the voice immediately? I forgot. How did I do it?
Just say, oh gosh, oh golly.
Oh gosh, oh golly.
Oh gosh, oh golly! That voice, oh boy! This is assembling people with electricity? Not in my time, not in my day. My goodness! How shocking!
He's our residential woman.
Apparently.
Oh, Jesus.
Morty, the whole idea is absurd. Morty, hypothesis, not Morty, would never stand up to scrutiny. Morty. Morty.
Sir, I believe you are a fellow of the Royal Society. Are you not? An expert in your field.
Morty, this old guy thinks I'm part of the Royal Society. Morty, I've really fooled him. Morty.
Oh, God.
Morty, I transport myself to the 1900s. Morty, what am I doing here?
See, I said it was funny, right?
Why do I have to say this word in this voice?
Yeah, I know! So, I did not know that was an extra word, but it is an extra word. It stands for just something so stupid.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, okay.
Morty, I am, and my word on the matter can be considered final. Morty, instantaneous Beyblade. Morty, it's poppycock. Morty.
So this expert and Mr. Sholmes are in agreement. It's impossible.
We're such adults.
What is the prosecution's view on the matter?
Where the fuck is my alcohol? The prosecution would assert that the accused instantaneous Beyblade demonstration was a success.
What? Morty, what wrong? Morty!
Ordar!
Morty!
The professor's hypothesis is currently under investigation by the British government. If it is deemed to have merit, a substantial research grant would be made available. The accused made use of the invention built on his new hypothesis to take Mr. Assman's life, in order to be the sole benefactor of the grant. But... This disastrous demonstration was no accident. It was carefully designed from the outset to end the life of the victim.
Morty.
Thank you, Lord Van Kex. Prosecution stance is clear.
Morty, they even use the word Kex back here, Morty. Morty, it's crazy.
What did you say, Judge? Did I stutter, Lord Van X?
But you will not now bring forth witnesses to substantiate your claims.
Morty, everyone here's a millennial. Morty.
Gladly, my lord.
I don't think Mordion's a millennial.
I mean,
He's a boomer. He's a boomer.
No,
Pax, you're not a millennial.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not. I'm like right on the cusp, aren't I?
So
yeah, I think it's like December 1995 is the cutoff. Technically, maybe.
For what?
For being a millennial.
That makes me a millennial.
No, yeah, the cutoff for it.
So what am I?
And here we have a discussion about what we are.
I'm confused.
You're a zoomer. You're a zoomer, Pack. I'm sorry.
Well, an old ass zoomer. That is. I'm not. I'm sorry. I take that back.
It's okay.
I think I am a boomer.
I'm sorry.
I'm a really young ass millennial because I'm like 2 months before the cutoff.
I still don't understand the whole boomer.
Generations.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, generations don't exist. It's just a societal construct to tear us apart.
Yeah. It makes certain people feel better about themselves.
Because I don't really take it seriously. I just joke about it.
Okay,
so.
boomer.
Okay, that was really funny, actually.
Bailiff, show the first witnesses to the stand.
Every time he just takes his cape out like that at the very beginning, that was so ominous.
Oh my god, what a pair.
These are not the first witnesses. Oops. Not the one I had in mind for this.
Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the courts.
This is Jackson! Can we get the Jackson star in chat?
What?
What?
Don't worry about it. You will like it, Jackson.
Detective Inspector at Scotland Yard's Homicide Division. I was on duty at the demonstration on the day in question, and in charge of the following investigation. Sorry, I'm hiccuping on my Dr. Pepper.
Luigi cited.
How about hairbrain? Find it.
You were born in England, but have been carrying out research in Germany in recent years. Correct?
Yeah, yes, that's right. After graduating from university here in Britain, I went to work in Germany and made this amazing discovery. It's what brought me back. I had to demonstrate my incredible hypothesis at the Great Beyblade Tournament.
What you demonstrated was incredible, alright? An incredible explosion.
Science! The science was a success. The instantaneous kinesis worked. Everyone saw it. They must have done. Yes, it was a terrible accident, but the demonstration of my hypothesis was a success.
Yes, a man died, but it was fun.
Well, as long as you're having fun, that much is undeniable. As shown in the photograph taken by the Forensic Investigation Team, or the FIT for short. Look at that monocle. Look at this monocle. Every time it makes me laugh. This was taken inside the Crystal Tower.
That's Judge
Oh,
Duke.
whoops.
You animal.
Didn't know Gregson became a judge now, huh?
This was taken inside the Crystal Tower, I take it. Centerpiece of the Beyblade tournament, no less.
Oh my god, I think about she's laughing now. Oh my god, dude. I just realized what you're laughing at. I think.
That's right, my lords. It seems like the victim ran straight into me. I mean it.
Oh man, huh?
Oh my god, dude. Get her off this stream.
I see. Very well. Submit the photograph as evidence.
Shows an apparent stab wound to the chest.
Look at this stab wound. As the court heard, the victim of the incident was Mr. Audie Assman. There had been a number of allegations made against the man, but putting them aside for the time being. He was the man who financed the research for the experiment and the demonstration itself.
I see. So, to summarize the situation. The defendant is accused of taking the life of the man who funded his work. Would that be correct?
Exactly.
But couldn't it be that the explosion was caused by some malfunction in the apparatus used for the demonstration?
That's right. That must be it. My splendid machine. My poor, splendid machine.
You saw it yesterday, didn't you? We can't even examine the records thanks to the special suspension for the Scientific Equipment Act, or the it's just the yeah for short. We need better acronyms.
What? The wreckage? The wreckage?
With that being the case, how can the facts be established? How can it possibly be determined whether this was an accident or a deliberate and malicious act?
Extremely simply, my lord. Sorry, my voice cracked.
I beg your pardon?
Isn't that right, witness?
Yeah, what? Sorry? Me?
No, your neighbor.
Yes, sir. It was for murder. Plain and simple. Anyone with a stake that anyone could state that with complete certainty.
What? How can he possibly think that?
Thank you, Inspector. I think we had better proceed to formal testimony. We'll explain to the court on what grounds you claim this experiment had been a front for murder. How's Madame Rosie doing, by the way?
Yeah, for that, for Rosie. Oh yeah, she was right.
The corpse that went crashing through the crystal tower, a broken neck.
I made a minor miscalculation in the angle of the beam production, that's all. That was my mistake.
But the post-mortem examination revealed another injury, a fatal wound.
It may have been 1 year since I subscribed to PacksPlay, but it has been 2
There
years
was a
since
lesion
local
in
Apex
his chest
Legends
where
was
he
added to
had
the
clearly
game
been
in
stabbed by
Season 5
something
Fortune's
sharp
Favor
right in
update.
the heart.
If you have not played Apex Legends, I cannot recommend it enough.
So the victim was killed before he went anywhere, and this fellow's the only one that could have done it.
What is sorry, what's a lesion?
It's a wound, I think.
Oh yeah, okay.
What do you mean? Shut the fuck up, dude. What did I do? What did I do?
Oh my god.
Pathological or traumatic changes in the body. Oh god, dude. Oh, don't put images on. Oh god. Oh.
An extraordinary business.
Oh, I'm sorry, Icicle. I wasn't watching the stream.
Thank you, Hannah. I'll replay it just because Dupe is mean.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Icicle.
What was happening? What is happening right now?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I should have known you were joking.
It may have been 1 year since I subscribed to PacksPlay, but it has been 2 years since Loba Apex Legends was added to the game in the Season 5 Fortune's Favor update. If you have not played Apex Legends, I cannot recommend it enough, if only for the wonderful character that is Loba. In this
Thank you, dude, for shutting the fuck up.
In addition to suffering a broken neck, the victim was stabbed in the heart.
Happy birthday, Loba.
Happy birthday, Loba.
Legend of Blue Eyes Abyss.
From that game I'll never play. Information I would really like to have heard from someone other than the judge.
The coroner says death would have been all but instant from a wound like that.
You could say, in fact, that the victim was killed twice by the accused.
What happened to the bird from last stream? It survived, right? I think so.
Yeah. They mentioned at the end of the bird's okay,
No. That couldn't be farther from the truth.
No.
Do you want the bird to kill the K-pop group twice? In game?
IRL.
I have here an experiment plan. A document that was submitted to the security team.
Please ratio me on Twitter, please. L plus ratio.
Think of the engagement, though.
Plus, you're very
You get
white.
so much exposure. The victim stirred himself something called the bird cage, ready to be beamed instantly.
Poof.
To the second level of the Crystal Tower, about 25 yards away.
The experiment did not go according to plan, however.
When is Pax gonna be in the hot tub category?
Can you find me a bikini?
Yeah, I can. What size are you?
Oh boy, I don't know.
Well, measure it and I'll give you one, okay?
How?
What do you mean, how?
How?
I don't know, just Google it. Or DuckDuckGo it, or Bing it, or whatever you want to use.
What was the second one?
DuckDuckGo.
What is that?
It's DuckDuckGo.
What is that?
It's like a more private web search.
Oh.
Which is coincidentally used by right wingers because they think Google is going to destroy them or something like that. I don't know.
I'm gonna use it.
Use the tree search engine?
As the machine was put into operation, there was a large explosion. And the blast caused the beam transmitter to point higher than intended. Accordingly, the Beyblade resulted in a birdcage materializing in midair. From where it my god, I can't say that word in this voice. Subsequently fell, crashing through the glass of the Crystal Tower's large round window.
Fatality. Ecosia? I gotta check out Ecosia.
My word. One assumes the victim's neck was broken upon impact with the tower, then?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. The machine was just too powerful. But honestly, really, I swear, it was just an accident. A terrible accident.
Unfortunately, that excuse can't save you.
Yo, it does plant trees. That's cool. I'd searched Mother 3 on Ecosia. I've done my part. No, not considering the sharp murder weapon that was pierced through the victim's heart.
Nature is healing.
Murder weapon? What are you saying?
This is the autopsy report submitted by the coroner. The prosecution would like it entered into the court record.
Your request is granted, counsel.
The autopsy reported the victim, Mr. Assman. His neck was broken from the impact of a violent fall, and he was stabbed in the chest with a sharp object.
But which happened first?
You will think his ass will break the fall, right?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, Jesus. Can number 4 stop, please?
Oh, it's just begun.
Morty, I was there in person, you know. Morty, I saw the whole ludicrous performance. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen, Morty. A man died, Morty, and the only other person on the stage was Mr. Assman, Morty. Was that disgraceful excuse for a scientist, Morty?
You mean yourself?
Oh.
You know, Morty, I'm something of a scientist myself, Morty.
That was good. That was good. I think she's like 30, I think. I don't know.
No! Oh no!
Oh, we all know where this is going.
Oh
like
God.
she is at least an adult, a fully grown adult. That I know. But I don't exactly know the exact age. But she's around
I think she's
40s.
40s, if by the way of her.
Ah, yes, the surefire way to tell how old someone is.
I mean, there's not a way to tell how old someone is. But it's why I'm having trouble right now guessing how old she is. So I'm sorry.
Mordion, you're our residential woman. You should know.
I will not know.
Does the court record say?
It's probably not now.
I'm just too nice for one person. I always guess someone's age lower than what they actually are.
Mommy's only 26 though.
Wow.
Man.
Mommy
I will think she was like 20 or something.
Geeky is 26, voicing a 26-year-old? That's cool.
I can legally date her. Oh my God.
except she's like 130 now.
I can legally date Gregson.
Can I say my line?
No.
No.
Oh, God. How did you do it again? Like what? Oh, God. Oh, Cully! How did I do it again? I forgot it.
You had it. You had it.
Oh God, it is so hard to keep doing voices when talking, like not been talking for like the last fucking 20 minutes. Oh, golly! Tender Hilly! By our accounts, it must have been him! I can't do it anymore, I lost it, God.
That was it!
Was that it?
Yeah.
Maybe being silent for too long kinda just made me out of it, I think.
Hard to think otherwise, really.
Didn't sound the same for me, so...
Very well. Console will...
I knew it. I knew she would say that. I knew she would say that. Oh.
Very well.
Don't you like me, Icicle?
Counsel for the defense. Proceed with the cross-examination, please.
Oh, yes, my lord. I need to focus here.
To make you feel better, Icicle, I was forced to voice her, so...
It's been a
kind
while.
of Becky's fault.
What do you mean?
It's okay. It's okay.
That sounded like your most serious what do you mean
with
ever.
With Geeky not here, someone has to step up to voice all women.
Oh my God, Becky.
A front for murder. Okay, so these are all the ones we read through. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Mordion.
Flavor text?
No. God, no. God.
I mean, how long do you want to stream anyway?
I don't know.
So, you have time for flavor text, right?
God, shut up. Please. I'm gonna look through these.
Future Unstoppable. You want him to do flavor text too, right?
Future Unstoppable.
Yes, okay,
do you want me to ban you so you no longer have to deal with me? I'll do it. It's a good trade-off for not reading flavor text. Corner, Courtney Scythe. That's the first they've ever shown the corner. Name Odie Assman, age 47, nationality British, time of death.
Man, it just looks like it is really important, huh?
No.
No.
We'll never meet them.
No,
Hemorrhage of a wound to the chest that pierced the heart inflicted by a sharpened implement. A broken vertebrae, most likely resulting from impact after a sudden fall from considerable height. Okay. So it's the stabbing that killed him, according to the autopsy report. I guarantee that's not factually correct. I figured out the big twist that's going to happen in 10 minutes from now.
What?
I mean, you can clearly see he's been stabbed, so I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe he fell so hard on his ass that he just died from it.
Naruto.
I mean, Icicle,
Naruto, I tried to fall peacefully, but the clapping of my cheeks couldn't save me.
I mean, in a lot of these kind of murder stories, normally murders do that to make it confusing, so...
Looks like layers of thick canvas with a thick rubber lining of sorts.
But yeah, it's kind of stupid to do anyway.
I've never seen anything like it before, but applying Mr. Sholmes' methods, you might deduce it was part of a raincoat worn by someone who really, really didn't want to get wet. The charring must have occurred when the person was struck by lightning. Or maybe not. Don't you ooh-woo that.
What do you mean?
You animal. God, this is a kid's game. God.
What the fuck do you mean?
Get your head out of the gutter. Oh, there's some sort of lever here.
I mean...
Rinosuke's gonna kill someone in the courtroom? What is this?
Honestly, that uwu was not all that bad anyway.
It
so I don't
looks
know what
like
you're
a cross
talking about.
between a bow and a gun. I think it's probably used for the same thing, too. Turns out that it's a folding crossbow.
It's crossbow.
Look at me actually being good and looking at everything now.
Yeah. If only you looked at more flavor text.
I want this man dead.
I mean, I already died for like 1 hour on stream.
I forgot about the skeleton burglar. I forgot about that. That's
is there more information?
No, it's just gonna show the Reaper one.
But yeah, Lost Cat, that's the most important thing.
I've already read this, I think. It's the kingpins of the criminal underworld generally mentioned to escape conviction in Reaper's trials. Yeah.
Totally real story, not a fanfiction at all.
And this isn't the first time their henchmen have tried to attack Lord Van Zykes as a result, by the sound of it.
Oh, vampire hunters.
Really makes you think. If that's how the justice system works in London, then there must be dark forces at work.
The Lost Cat. I really wish you could check the Lost Cat story.
In the front...
Hey, the Beyblade Tower.
Every article on the front page is news about the Great Beyblade Tournament. Public experiments to demonstrate brand new scientific ideas, cultural exhibits from around the globe. It's also positive and hopeful about the coming century. Oh, Naruto,
makes your country be happy.
We must all go to see it properly before too long.
Well, I can't believe I ruined this chapter only because I make a Beyblade joke all the way back.
This man was the enemy all along.
Like back in December.
My mistake. The post-mortem examination revealed another injury, a fatal wound. There was a lesion in his chest where he'd clearly been stabbed by something sharp right in the heart.
Not the chips!
My brand!
Hold it! Favor text?
The defense knew nothing of this crucial information.
That sucks to be you.
The prosecution received this report from the forensic investigation team only this morning. That was the first we knew of it as well. I can only apologize for the impossibility of informing the defense. Sarcastic and insincere? Thanks. So what was the nature of the sharp object?
I believe that icicle rain. I believe that.
Was this part of the red
I know it makes sense in lore if you think about it.
Well, it's my favorite part of the Bible.
The Beyblade.
The Beyblades.
I love when one of the gifts for one of the gifts was a Beyblade.
Is a Beyblade. Among the accused tools that were in use at the demonstration, one is of particular interest.
Van Eyck's kinda sussy though.
Very fun, sussy map. Very fun golf.
Very sussy.
Very sussy.
This.
A.
I'll never know what the judge said. It happened automatically.
Can't believe Nerf cut himself off. And then I killed him. I'm sorry.
Yes, that wouldn't appear for some kind of screwdriver, wouldn't it? So... What?
There he is.
There he is. There he is.
Here he is.
My trusty little companion, Andrew.
Andrew.
He names the screwdriver.
Yes, he named. Yeah, he named.
I forgot about that.
Andrew. Of course.
Do you know each other already? He's one of my dear friends. Like, oh my god.
I no longer feel sympathetic towards Hairbrain.
I named them all, you know. We're one big happy family.
This
Oh my god!
This is the SpongeBob episode where he's stuck
Great.
indoors.
Oh my god!
It's
I love Hairbrain.
Indoors.
He's so great.
Indoors.
take it away, Andrew.
I love Hairbrain. He's so good. The judge is like, what the fuck?
Andrew is my flathead screwdriver, of course. His brother Michael is a crosshead.
Well, it would appear that your beloved Andrew has a red stain on his shank.
That's just pure blood, don't worry.
Putting myself in the shadow realm.
We did it! We did it! We did it!
Ah, that is in.
because Icicle, this is before Phillips existed, I think. Wait, I actually need to look that up.
Oh my
When
God.
You mean like the company Philips?
Phillips
The CDI Phillips?
screwdriver.
I mean the
Invented.
Dutch Philips?
It's blue.
The history of
Still really
the
sorry,
the
the
history of the Phillips screwdriver was made in. Oh no, never mind. The invention has been virtually in every great construction of the last 500
Oh
years.
my God.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I didn't know there was a type of screwdriver. Right, the more you know.
Okay, but the
I didn't know screwdrivers are types. Huh.
Okay, so I guess the specific screwdriver that was named after Henry F. Phillips was in 1935, though. So technically it was Phillips existed at this time, but also before the time at the same time.
Damn. Yeah, but this would be the whole valid point, Icicle.
Look, we learn a lot of things playing this game because of how bad we are about tangents.
Especially about Texas. Never forget the text around.
It's blued beyond all reasonable doubt. No.
Not the blood.
And that's not all. That long, sharp shape of Andrew fellow is completely consistent with the victim's wound.
What?
You can see if you stick it into the corpse,
Oh,
it's
no.
a perfect fit.
Apply pressure
Or
directly to the wound.
Ordar. Court will enter this friend of the defendant as evidence.
Thanks, Aji.
Professor Hairbrain's trusty screwdriver that is
problem.
named Andrew. He's named
See,
Andrew.
Becky, reading flavor text gives you...
There are traces of
Funny
blood at the
stories.
tip and it matches the shape of the victim's wound. What do you mean flavor text? I needed this, didn't I?
Yes, but you also could not chosen to do that because you think, oh, they're flavor text, and you will not have made progress.
What do you
so.
mean? Wouldn't it be mandatory
I mean,
to
to be
get
fair,
this?
I don't know what you mean because I always press literally in any text box ever, so I never actually think about which I need.
This
to
is
press.
why this man has not finished Persona
Because
4.
I'm a true Mia Fey follower, and I.
She
do
didn't
what she
exist
told you.
yet.
I mean, she did tell you, Phoenix, press on anything.
Who's
the
Phoenix,
witness
right?
says, and I've been.
I've only ever
But-
seen that name once in this timeline. So one of
That's
Professor...
canon. That's canon. That just happened.
I mean, it is. So one of Professor Hairbrain's tools is the murder weapon. Great.
Ace Attorney.
I hate the both of you so much.
Nice. Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
If you two share a brain cell, and Dupe and I share a brain cell,
no.
does that mean Mordion and I share a brain cell?
No.
Yeah.
No, we don't. Because if you do, you will play Xenoblade 1 and 2. So.
Okay, but what if I actually have 2 brain cells which I share with both of you?
You got 2 brains. You got 2 separate brains. One for me and one for Becky.
Oh gosh. You know, that's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah.
When I think about it.
What grounds do you have for saying that?
Ha! You really need that?
No, I can only think of one video that Meta sent in like 2 days ago with Metal Gear Rising in. What was it again? Oh, that was really funny.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was like my sources that I made it up. I think was it that made me remember that. That was God.
There were only 2 people on that public experimentation stage in front of the whole crowd.
The victim, Mr. Rhodey-Assman, and the accused, Professor Hairbrain. And we know for certain that before the experiment, the victim was alive. Please, God, stop talking.
Morty, that's right. Morty, I saw him with my own eyes. Morty, it was crazy. Morty.
Furthermore, following the explosion in quote-unquote Beyblade, nobody went anywhere near the body.
In other words, only someone else on stage with the victim could possibly have done it. Huh? But why are you biting your nails?
It's just a habit.
Okay, go on. Go on, just go on with me. Come on. Don't worry about him, he's just biting his nails. I know you want to look at him more, but don't stop it, okay? Just go on, press the spacebar button. Okay?
I only now noticed that
don't press A.
has a green tie.
Yeah, but green tie.
How long has he had that green tie?
And Albert Haybrain is the only bloke who fits the bill. Thank you for not going back to him. No, come back to me. Come back to me.
Like
okay?
literally,
Thank
how
you.
long has he been wearing the green tie?
Forever. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. I think. I don't know.
Excuse me. An animal.
No, it's Luigi.
Professor Hairbrain, do you have some information that may be relevant here?
Not that.
Professor!
Men hij is door de het, ik zweer.
Sorry.
Oh, he's making a fan fiction.
I like to listen to separate molecules in the human body.
Stop what we like.
What?
What the heck are you talking about?
And the witness stand is the best place for that?
Yes.
It seemed as though you might have something to say.
What was he pushing up?
Nothing.
Isn't it? I think his armband is supposed to be there on the normal outfit.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Someone decided to have the custom song. So
Hey, don't blame me. Unstoppable told me I could turn him on. It's God's fault. In game.
Oh okay.
What do?
Nothing.
What the
About
hell?
Inspector Gregson's last remark.
Yes, that's right. Of course. He just said that nobody else could have done it, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Who else wants to have the victim, eh?
I don't know. But
My God. The more I look at Hairbrain now, the more I see the toad hat instead of his hair.
there's no way that it could have possibly have stabbed Mr. Assman, as you say.
Eh?
Explain, please, Professor.
Of course. This cold-hearted policeman may not be aware, I suppose. But humans are warm-blooded mammals, with blood running continuously through their veins.
Yeah, you like that, Van Sykes? I had heard.
then surely you see, if I'd plunged something the size of Andrew to the man's chest, the whole stage would have been a bloodbath. No, a blood swimming pool.
Yeah, you heard that, Van Zykes?
Ah.
But thousands of Londoners were watching me at the time. And yet not one of them claims they have seen a swimming pool of blood.
I don't like this imagery.
Well, no, I suppose not, but I'm pretty sure Van Zykes are drinking up.
You see? Not one.
Oh my god.
Morty, look at me. Morty, look at it. Turned colors. Morty, it's crazy. Morty, I'm a scientist. True. Morty, I ain't seen anything like that, Morty.
Dit is why I wanted him to do more Rick
Morty, you changed colors again, Morty. Morty, I've invented a rainbow. Morty, they're gonna sell us at McDonald's.
He invented a rainbow in the almost 1900s.
Morty, they're always after me, Lucky Charms.
Well done, Professor. That was a great counter-argument.
I like how you didn't even read the scientist line.
What?
I don't think you even read the scientist line.
I thought I did. Did I?
I
don't know. I don't know. I got lost.
I got lost in the sauce of the rainbow.
Ordar.
Sorry, I'm just doing something.
Do.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. He has enough of everyone shit now.
Pray forgive the discourtesy if I savor a drop from my hollow chalice to accompany my old friend's adducing.
Yeet! Oh, you didn't.
Here's to you, Albert.
Oh, you're too kind, Barrick. But I'm really not a patch on you.
Yeet!
No, you're not.
No?
You've neglected to mention one crucial possibility.
I have?
A particular situation in which very little bleeding would result from a stab wound.
Ah, of course.
Inspector, enlighten the court, please.
Yes, sir.
Where are they going with this?
Very well. You will amend your formal testimony now, Inspector Gregson.
The weapon the victim was stabbed with must have been left in this body whilst it was being through the air.
Also, I forgot to. I gotta look at this. I hope Michael is has an M for a handle.
Me too. Yeah, it should be.
That's gonna be the most uncomfortable screwdriver to hold.
I mean, that should be the joke, so.
But imagine how uncomfortable it is.
Yeah, it probably is.
Where
but,
how do you
everything
hold
for the
it?
joke. You just hold it, alright. Don't question it.
Firmly grasp the screwdriver.
Firmly grasp the A.
I've seen this unusually shaped handle before. It's the same screwdriver that was lodged in the grill on the floor of the Beyblade machine. Oh wow, I forgot about that because that's been a month now. Wow. Huh. Which could be important information, so I should definitely make a note of it.
Oh, right, that is a month ago.
Yeah, that's
wow.
I forgot about the
We
detail.
only managed to do the tensor deduction last week. God. We really only did that.
2.5 hours to do it.
But
This
what did you expect?
is
What
blood.
did you expect?
Mr. S-Man's, no doubt. This is the problem with looking at murder weapons.
Half of that was just Pack saying sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy.
Do you
sorry,
blame me?
mommy. No.
Exactly.
We'll have done the same.
Thank God.
Thank you, mommy.
I mean, mommy.
What?
Sorry, I mean, mommy.
What? Mommy?
Mommy.
You say that while the the
Please
weapon
help
remains
me.
in the body, there's very little bleeding? Is that unequivocal?
Look, there was no blood on the experimentation stage, even though that's where the fellow was stabbed. The only explanation for that is if the screwdriver was still in his body, stopping any heavy bleeding.
It's common medical knowledge, my learned friend, even on your side of the world. Yes, but about the screwdriver. The thing is, we actually saw it at the scene ourselves, on the experimentation stage. What? It was on the floor by the wreckage of the machine, poking through a metal grill. I went to pick it up, but the detective here stopped me. Isn't that right, Inspector Gregson?
Well, now you come to mention it, yes.
Inspector, are we to understand that you permitted the defense counsel to investigate? That you contravene the fucking long word that needs a better acronym. The Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act?
Just call it the SDSA. No, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, just look, nothing more. It was very clear it wasn't to touch a thing. Okay, please don't cut my paycheck.
Yes, that's true. This screwdriver was in plain sight on the stage. But it shouldn't have been, should it?
What are you getting at?
If this tool had still been in the victim's body when the victim was beamed away by the machine, then it shouldn't have still been on the stage. That's right. It should have been beamed across to the Crystal Tower along with Mr. Assman. And been found still lodged in the victim's chest. My God, it's the main theme.
Order! How do you explain this, Inspector?
I don't.
It looks as though everything that the victim had on his person moved with him when he was beamed. If the screwdriver was still in his chest when the instantaneous Beyblade occurred. Obviously, that should have been beamed to the destination as well. This is a strange situation. Even though people are saying that this instantaneous Beyblade is a scientific impossibility, we're still basing arguments on the assumption that it did actually take place. Alright, time to tighten the screws here. Time to tip the scales!
Time to tip the scales!
I'm really feeling it.
The only good
I'm really feeling it.
The only good thing from Awakening is that quote.
Now's the
You
time.
can't prove me wrong.
I mean, I wouldn't want to prove you wrong. My lord, if the prosecution is unable to explain this inconsistency in its argument, we can only conclude that the testimony given in support cannot be relied upon. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Lord Van Kex is stumped. Oh my God!
Right, this moment.
You have something to say, witness?
Yes, I knew it. It bears out. The equations hold. Mr. Naruto, don't worry.
Hairbrain, I swear to God. Albert, about
every
what?
little thing is gonna be alright.
Not delving into the details, there is no inconsistency.
What?
Even if Andrew had been lodged in Mr. Assman's chest, my trusty tool wouldn't have moved. Andrew remaining on the stage is consistent with my calculation.
I'm putting Albert in the Shadow Realm. What? What?
Yeah, I love that moment.
Oh my God!
Even my leg! Even Van Sykes is just fucking surprised by that. Oh, I love it.
It would seem your illusions have been shattered. Clearly, we should hear the accused explanation.
Funny joke. Van X.
Nor should I say, this brilliant scientist's explanation. Just when I found an inconsistency in the prosecution's argument. Scientists. The worst.
What did you say, Marty? What are you calling that? I'm a good scientist. I'm making a rainbow over here, Marty. A rainbow. Tell you know how nice it is here to make a rainbow, Marty. God.
Very well.
These days.
The defendant will testify again. Provide us with a scientific explanation as to why the inconsistency asserted by the defense fails to hold.
In the name of Apollo Justice, I will, my lord.
Is he on the omnibus?
Is MBT Yu-Gi-Oh still streaming that game? No, he stopped.
Aww.
He was in the Serenade section. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I know which one you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be clear, I'm still at the stage of gathering data in my research. My hypothesis states that the Beyblade cannot transport metal, though. Hence, a metal weapon would have stayed put.
Is it his monocles made out of metal?
That's a good question.
In other words, the point just raised by Mr. Naruto isn't an inconsistency at all.
Take a look at my monocle.
Take a look at my monocle. Monocle. It's the only one I got.
Mr. Assman was the patron on my research. Without him, my work would have stopped.
Subscribe to my Patreon.
Oh my god.
Now I have a duty to protect the incredible Beyblade that we built together.
You'll get spicy images of me if you subscribe for $10. It's a tier 4 set. Sweet mother of God.
So the thrust of your testimony, Professor, is...
God, you're a child, dude.
I'm sorry.
Based upon this hypothesis, metal objects cannot be moved by this method of instantaneous Beyblade.
In other words,
since the screwdriver is made of metal, even if it remained lodged in the victim's chest, its subsequent discovery on the stage, despite the victim being found elsewhere, is not an inconsistency.
What about Beyblades then?
And therefore...
Beyblades are made out of plastic. We didn't believe in pollution. Or preventing pollution. And therefore, Professor Albert Hairbrain could still have been the killer.
My great hypothesis holds, you see.
I hate this man. Stop talking. Please. God.
We had to make the cage used to contain the subject from wood for that very reason.
Why is every witness in the history of Ace Attorney dumb?
Well, why do you think they need an Ace Attorney?
Oh my god.
Larry Butts, though, he's a genius.
Larry Butts.
I don't know about that.
Larry Butts tries to write a fan fiction appropriate for kids.
And succeeded.
Did he?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay.
No, he did
They
not.
had sex in the end, dude. What do you mean he succeeded?
You know, you only think of that because America is very uptight. Okay.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm just BSing.
I was not addressing you, witness.
Professor Hairbrain.
Yes?
Whose side are you on here?
I don't take sides, Mr. Naruto. No. My only interest lies in upholding my hypothesis. I'm a scientist, after all.
Is he working for us or against us? It's very hard to tell. Let's see how you cross-examine this testimony, my Nipponese friend. I can say it wrong because Geeky's not here. I won't get yelled at.
Yes, fire away, Mr. Naruto.
But what if Meta's here?
I can be culturally insensitive and get away with it.
Man, even on Asian Pacific Heritage Month.
Yeah, it's the best time to do it.
Oh my god.
Becky, come on.
What?
Awful.
What?
Person. Why am I still here?
Oh, thank God you haven't seen what I've DM'd Doof throughout the stream.
I'm so sorry, Orf. That is what you get into. I'm really
Oh my God,
sorry.
Orf is here. I'm so sorry, Orf.
I'm sorry. Don't chase those things, Becky. Them.
What? I'm not an asshole to Orf. I love Orf. So, Doof, I think you gave me the answer.
What?
I think you gave me the answer.
Was it actually the answer?
I think.
Oh,
yeah.
I did not remember that, to be honest.
I struggled with this for the longest time because I didn't know monocles were made of metal. Because I never seen someone wear a monocle, so I did not know.
I've never seen a monocle in real life.
So I needed to look that up because and then I was like, wait, monocles are made out of metal, and then I saw that little golden piece, and I was like, oh,
okay.
That makes sense. That is indeed metal.
I actually did forget that was actually the answer to this part. Okay, I was just saying that randomly.
Doof is helping me cheat on the test.
Oh no, I backseated. Oh no, I also spoiled. I also made this into a competitive playthrough.
How?
I cannot break the other tag English because I don't know anything that's not English except hell a lotto. Okay, now I've broken it.
What does that even mean?
Dutch. I can just start talking Dutch just to get Becky in trouble.
Can you say Letha's best girl in Dutch?
Can you please not say the gamer word in Dutch? Thank you.
I can say it. Yeah. How will you say that? Lead is the beste meid. How you want to say it in Dutch?
What?
I love it.
She's a mite?
that is how you want to say it in Dutch.
Huh. Okay.
And now I'm gonna say that in Dutch from now on.
Professor Hairbrain, you say that according to your hypothesis, nothing made of metal can be beamed by instantaneous Beyblades using the machine you made. Is that right?
Yeah, and it's right. Spot on. Exactly correct.
In that case, I'd ask you to have a look at this photograph that was taken at the scene. I thought Doof would say it.
Oh, sorry. I forgot the one time.
God, Doof, the one time he actually says it.
Okay, don't worry. I'll do it next time.
There won't be a next time, Doof.
Next time.
There's always a next time for looking at this photograph, okay?
In particular, I'd like you to pay attention to the victim's face. You can clearly see that Mr. Assman is wearing a pair of spectacles with a metal rim.
What? Metal? No. Metal can't. That's not. Metal. No!
We've already established that the proposed murder weapon, the screwdriver, was found on the stage. However, if your hypothesis correctly predicted that outcome, it should also have predicted that the metal rimmed spectacles would be found in the same place.
My hypothesis! My hypothesis!
My photosynthesis!
Professor Hairbrain, this isn't easy for me to say, but your
idea
hypothesis is clearly flawed.
Oof.
Ordar! Counsel, what is the implication of this?
If, on the day in question, the alleged instantaneous Beyblade never actually took place.
I mean, but that's what agent attorney does to a person, so don't worry about it, Dwarf.
the Tennessee.
There's a lot of gay in Ace Attorney, so.
A lot of gay.
There is.
Then it's entirely possible that the victim was killed somewhere other than on the stage. And in that case, someone other than the defendant could have been the culprit.
But my hypothesis is sound. I proved it that day. That experiment was a success. The experiment was proof of all my work.
I love when gays and gay.
Can you stop talking, please? God, please.
Oderick, please start talking, Oderick. More.
Morty,
Morty.
I'm royalty. If I can say something here, in my capacity as a fellow of the Royal Society. Morty, I'm married to Queen Elizabeth. Morty, I'm a king. Morty.
Oh my God.
Yes, juror number 4. Go ahead.
Morty. As a man of science, is something I simply cannot abide. Morty. And as a fraud, Morty, who pretends to be a fellow man of science. Morty.
What? Wait, great Scott! Are you suggesting my science is suspect?
Sus! It's
Science
sus!
is
Sus!
Oh my God. He's making rainbows again.
Morty, this guy made an Among Us joke. Morty, he's looking mighty sus, Morty. It's just been disproved, hasn't it? Morty, in front of all of us. Morty,
Oh my
look at my rainbow. It's red now. Morty.
God. That's the best decision I ever made, I think.
In other words, Morty, the whole demonstration, Morty, was a complete nonsense from start to finish. Morty. Believe me, my fellow jurors, Morty, when I tell you this man is a heel, a bounder, and a fraud, Morty. Morty.
I say the records of the machine should be stripped down and thoroughly examined.
Never! That machine is the essence of my entire hypothesis. It's protected by the very long lords.
Modes.
Good enough for me.
Yeah.
That guy gets no lines.
No.
I don't like the way this seems to be going.
I mean, I can do an old man voice for tutor number 6 if you really want
He gets
to.
no lines.
Alright.
What's the best way for me to help the professor?
So you didn't want the return of youthful vinegar? Sad.
No, thank God I don't.
Why? I did it really well. Don't say that.
You're
now.
already voicing mommy, that's enough.
Oh my, don't ever say it like that.
What do you mean? It's the truth.
That's not, I hate how all that sounded. Oh God.
Mommy Mordion? I'm sorry.
No.
Professor Hairbrain is yet to perfect his invention. That would seem to be the case, yes.
Again,
But
help.
even so, what?
I got wine.
Going to
Cannot
such
say
trouble
anything against
and
it.
expense to create a fake machine to display in public, he would have absolutely no reason to do such a thing.
Objection.
He had an obvious reason to do exactly that. For the research grant money. Ah! Oh my God.
Here we are.
And here we are.
Ryusuke, the government was foolish enough to deem the man's ridiculous notion possible. He and his
Oh my God.
conspirators would receive a handsome sum indeed. They didn't give me grant. They didn't give me grant money for my rainbow. They're missing out. Mommy, sorry.
Oh.
Mommy, sorry.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Oh gosh, oh
What will
golly.
be the value of just a grand £10?
Oh gosh, oh golly, Morty. You're an order of magnitude out. Madame, Mommy, £500 a year.
I can't get a handsome on that much for years.
Why's your corn sound like a typewriter? Little girl.
But because I'm a typewriter.
Let's just skip.
Okay.
Yes, go on. Yeah, you see, look, I have my keys.
The society's noticed an increase in bogus public demonstrations and revealed signs recently. Morty,
Did typewriters even exist back then?
Yeah!
The one juror had a typewriter!
Wait, dude? Wait, what?
Iris White has stories on a typewriter that you can interact with and see inside someone's house!
Don't you remember the wind debate case? Literally one of the jurors had a typewriter.
Yes, I do, yes!
Do I need to come in with the space bar?
In the spacebar incident, yeah!
Oh my god,
They were invented in 1865 and commercially produced in 1870. So they're still kind of like a relatively new invention, though. That's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Morty.
Look,
Morty's girl's crazy.
Typewriters existed.
Look,
They were made.
Look, I don't call myself a bimbo for nothing, okay?
Oh my god. Oh. How does the color change from the lyric?
It's a rainbow, Morty. Morty, it's a rainbow. Morty.
Morty.
And plenty of scientists arguing with each other to get the largest slice of the abundant cake. Morty. Cake. Morty.
We really need a quote bot.
People's greed is plenty motive enough for murder. I assure you, Morty.
Didn't you have a quote bot, Becky?
Yeah.
Didn't that one just break?
Yeah, it died. I don't ever know
Man,
what happened to it.
I'm kind of happy that it broke before I went to come on the stream to voice. Oh boy!
Time to bring it back.
Boy! Oh boy! Those would have been a lot of fucking quotes then. God, you did see a quote bot. You will still be missed. Because no, wasn't a one quote Face always typed in to tease you with? That was about Elderly.
No, it was one. What was it? Someone typed it, and I used to tease someone with it. I thought.
Yes.
I used to tease Doug with it. I think.
Yeah, I remember that. That was so long ago
now.
It was
someone else. Oh, someone who didn't like it. Didn't like her.
No, I haven't deceived anyone. Least of all the government.
Sure, you haven't.
My hypothesis is sound. The science is sound. Please, you must believe me.
Objection!
No wine this time.
No matter how unbelievable this hypothesis may seem to you, ladies and gentlemen, the fact remains that the victim was transported instantly to the Crystal Tower. Which means that the experiment was a success.
Eric!
And therefore, the only person who could possibly have committed this murder is the accused.
Oh. Ah, shit.
Eric.
Where is this heading? I have no idea. My lord, if I may.
Yes? Lord Van Yick?
Forgot about Yick. The prosecution would like to summon new witnesses to the stand.
New witnesses? What would be the nature of their involvement?
Here we go.
Oh god, I'm terrified.
Oh, there's gonna be one person I'm forced to voice, and I'm gonna make it the most painful time for you, Becky.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And everyone else. I don't know, Ferb, if you know what voice I'm gonna be using, but oh boy. Oh boy.
Are you sure it's not gonna be me?
No, because there are two, and
okay. Do you want me to do the other one?
Yeah, you can do the other one. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
We can have a doof Morty and dynamic again.
Oh gosh.
Ringo and Nash are back. The Skulkins. They were spectators.
Good luck, Pax.
Please, God, Ferb, please help.
Not gonna be the only time, because don't do the next chapter also like a pair that like we are gonna voice.
God.
So this is not gonna be the last time you have a doof and Mordian dynamic.
They were
Are you talking about the? Oh, never mind. Go on.
They were spectators at the demonstration at the Beyblade tournament, who were occupying special seats. Eyewitnesses.
Very well. The court grants the prosecution request. I should very much like to hear from eyewitnesses to the incident.
The prosecution's stance is clear. This experiment was no pastiche. The accused killed the financier victim there on the public stage, before the very eyes of the spectators. Now, my learned friend. Oh, yes? It's time for you to make your own stance clear. There's clearly a flaw in the professor's hypothesis. I can definitely see that. But where does that leave me?
We shall take a short recess now, during which time the prosecution will prepare its new witnesses to take the stand.
As you wish, my lord.
Hope there's a lot of wine.
Good. In that case, court is adjourned for 20 minutes.
You mean we
So
made
we
some
ma-
actual
we made
progress?
Within 2 hours. Within
Wow, we
2
made
hours.
it through a part. Whoa.
Now for the
Whoa.
next one.
It's all downhill from here.
Oh, yes, it is. Are you happy, Future Unstoppable? We did it within 2 hours.
Unstoppable, you ready for the next part to take the next 8 hours? I'm ready.
I'm probably gonna need to apologize for Unstoppable. Unstoppable. God.
Don't apologize to her. This is her
Why
fault.
not apologize to her? I want you to have an horrible time, not anyone else. I mean, to be fair, she's probably gonna have a fun time seeing you.
She is to blame for you doing this, because she is to blame for you being here.
Yeah, but you know, kinda your own fault for streaming Vesperia.
What do you mean?
Streaming Vesperia did a domino reaction.
I didn't know what Vesperia would cause.
Domino. I love dominoes.
I do too.
I love knocking over dominoes and seeing what happens. Like, whoa, what a cool outcome.
Yeah, have you seen like those videos that
what
is
a
like
domino
really,
knocker.
really big and stuff like that?
Oh my god. Remember, remember that one time I posted a video? It was like a 3-minute video of like dominoes knocking over with cats, and then
Yes.
right when it was about to end, it was never gonna give you up.
Yeah.
I
do remember
that. Was
that.
one of my favorite things I've ever posted in my life.
Mr. Naruto,
Naruto.
what on earth were you playing at just now? Or rather, what on earth were you playing at all along? My hypothesis! My amazing hypothesis! You've been picking holes in it from the start!
Sorry about that.
But you promised me! You said you'd prove that dreaded explosion was an accident, not murder! You said you'd keep my precious invention from falling into anyone else's hands. But all you've done so far is try to undermine me.
Yes, I did make you a promise, you're right. I said that I'd believe in you, and fight for your freedom to the very end. But I also told you I was no scientist. I don't understand your hypothesis. The fact is, there's an undeniable flaw in your logic, isn't there?
But I just run through some equations. Yes, you see, it's because my work is incomplete.
Perhaps it is. Nevertheless, a man died as a consequence, didn't he?
Oh. Oh no!
He's having an existential crisis.
Happens to all of us.
I've been wondering this, and now we have, like, an actual, like, motionless sprite. What is this spot in the middle of his hair?
It's a bald spot.
Is that what it is?
What else would it be?
I never noticed that.
I don't know. I've seen that several times. I'm just like, this is the first I've been able to see him stand still.
I think it's a bald spot.
Huh.
Maybe it is something to do with it being a hat. Maybe he's wearing his hat.
His hair is a wig. His hair is a wig.
Oh my god, he's bald.
He's bald. My eyes, bald.
You're right. You're so right. It's a wig.
Damn it! Choo.
It's all my fault. And I have no right to blame you for my failures. I'm a disaster. Not just as a scientist, but as a human being.
You know, garbage human brain.
Well,
brain.
That might be a little over the top. What'd you say, Doof?
I called him Hero Brain instead of Hair Brain.
Ah, yes, Albert Hairbrain, my favorite Minecraft NPC.
And while we're on the subject, what about Merrick? He's being awful.
Claiming his old university friend to be a murderer, you mean?
He's a disaster, not just as a prosecutor, but as a human being. Oh, but no. Wait, he's the Reaper, isn't he? Perhaps he's not classified as Homo sapiens anymore?
We're all
Is
homo.
he a vampire?
We're all homo. Glad that's cleared up. Can I double check something with you?
Ah, yes. What?
The machine and demonstration you prepared, they were based entirely on your hypothesis, I presume. There was no trickery involved.
I drew the plans for the machine with my very own hands. Every line was painstakingly drawn with the firm belief that science is the only future. So yes, it's true that my hypothesis hasn't reached maturity yet. But please, Mr. Naruto, you must believe in it.
All right, Professor. I understand.
Counsel, defendant. Prosecution's witnesses are ready to take the stand. Court is about to be in session again. Make your way to the courtroom, please.
I hope the man on the right has just been Sholmes the entire time.
It's always
just the entire time. That's what he had to do. It all hinges on that demonstration. If the professor's hypothesis is sound as he claims, it leaves him as the only person who could possibly have killed the victim. But on the other hand, Mr. Sholmes was adamant.
Don't sleep. Sleeping will make you sleepy, Naruto.
A practical implementation such as was attempted by the professor at the Great Beyblade Tournament is quite impossible.
And that, yeah.
So really, what should I be trying to prove here? What Sholmes just said, or don't sleep?
Both. Oh boy.
23rd October, 11 a.m. The Old Bailey courtroom.
There's no one here! It was our joke! Haha!
Oh, thank God, roll credits.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby roll the credits. I hereby reconvene the proceedings of this court.
But Judge, I'm royalty too. Judge, what about His Majesty, the King, Morty?
Counsels for the defense and prosecution, are you ready for the new witnesses to testify?
God, no, I'm not. The prosecution is ready, my lord.
Have there like 20 bottles of wine?
As is the defense, my lord.
So, Lord Van Zykes, I believe these next witnesses saw the demonstration on the day in question with their own eyes?
Indeed, they did. And as luck would have it, one of them is a police detective. Oh, God. So the testimony we are about to hear can be considered highly reliable. What a squeal that just pierced my ears.
What do you mean?
Perfect. A detective of all people.
It's gonna be Rolly Beat. Woo!
I saw that. Saw.
I'm so happy to be free.
The prosecution's stance remains unchanged. Though it ended in tragedy, the demonstration on the day in question was scientifically sound. And consequently, the sole person with the opportunity to have committed this act of murder is the only other individual to have been present on the stage at the time, the accused.
But whatever was the screwdriver himself?
Andrew!
He's alive! Maybe that's the real murderer of this mystery.
Thank you, counsel. The prosecution's position is clear.
It was the screwdriver.
So,
And God is a judge.
Also, Andrew and Michael are the duo you two are gonna voice. Okay.
The screwdrivers are gonna testify.
I'll make sure Michael gets the Obama voice.
So bring forth your witnesses now.
Bailiff, show the witnesses in.
So, hey.
The witnesses whose proximity to the incident on the day in question will clarify the truth unequivocally. Huh.
So, look.
Huh?
So.
Huh.
And this best girl! Look at her being an official police agent. Also.
Witnesses. State your names and occupations for the court to hear. Unfortunately.
So you will not have a child in court today, but guess what?
Is Balthazar the child? So.
I mean, that's supposed to be Doof, right?
Oh.
I mean, I was talking about the child because I have been voicing all the children of it.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I honestly thought, I actually thought you were talking about this one you were gonna voice because he's like a clown.
I mean, I was, but you went.
Are you
up
calling
and said,
Doof a clown?
I want to voice duo with you, so you know.
I'm so confused. Okay, I'll voice this guy. My name is Balthazar Loon. Balthazar. 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 I am the impresario of the hot air balloons in the vicinity of the experimental stage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, my name is Melon Gottfried Sigismund.
No! No! Help us! Help us! Help!
He's dead. He's dead. I've killed the evil.
Help! Help!
Yeah.
Is this being racist towards Germans? Is this voice racist?
No.
Is it German?
On German
actually,
History Month.
German,
Are you sure? I think
it's
isn't
not
he
German.
Austrian? Isn't he Austrian?
Is it?
It is not. It is a county that's around Austrian. I don't expect you to know which one. It's not,
I think it's mentioned later on, but
yeah, it is mentioned later on. So we will probably.
I forgot what a country it was.
Okay, because the language, just the first 3 words are German.
Oh, right, huh?
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
I mean, but it's not German, that I know.
Okay.
But maybe a country that is really similar in terms of languages, because it happens sometimes. So.
All the time in Europe.
I would like it to be known that right now, in this timeline, this is when World War I started.
Oh my god.
Mordion giving this kid this voice is what started it all.
I mean, I need to use the Toad voice at one point, so I better do it now.
Did you
know?
though? Did you?
Yes. I have to go see Great Beyblades Tournament! Oh, Siphon for my home in Bohemia! I think that is how you say it.
I give him 5 minutes before he's done with the Toad voice.
Oh, I will not. But
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemia. Hey, I want a balloon! Thanks! Look, I have a balloon now! I'm very rich! If you haven't noticed already!
Oh, Gina, I don't want you to be here anymore. Oh my god.
If only Geeky was here.
Inspector, Gina Lestrade, Scotland Yard. I'm a great detective.
Oh no!
Even Sherlock Holmes agrees. Morty.
Oh,
I will not make that the voice.
What? Oh boy, if you did, that would have meant something, alright. I don't think a stopwatch gonna allow that, I think.
Now that's the perfect Gina Lestrade voice.
Oh no.
I was on security duty at the exhibition, and I got to go up in one of them balloons.
Best girl, Morty.
It was
Funniest
amazing.
shit I ever seen.
Morty, I'm in a rainbow, and now I'm a girl. Morty, what's going on? Morty.
Gina. Again.
Why do you sound so disappointed?
But she did mention that she'd seen the disaster from up in a balloon, actually, didn't she? And she clearly loved every minute of it.
Look how happy she is.
There were 3 balloons flying near the public experimentation stage when the incident occurred. 2 of these witnesses were in one such balloon at the time, and saw events unfold from the skies above.
Gina became a professional Beyblade player late in her life.
Gina really jumped the shark when she got into Beyblades. Our residential clown?
Oh, sorry.
Not me this time, not me.
I love how I responded to that. You make it sound like they were in the clouds. It was only an altitude of circa 60 feet. Very low indeed.
I can't get the Morty voice out of this now.
Oh my god.
Well, you can't see nothing if you fly too high, can you?
I'm still so jealous.
What are you gonna do about it, Morty-on, huh?
Nothing, I hate it.
Wait, I have a question.
What do you want,
Okay,
Goof?
so wouldn't they be using meters instead of feet? Did Britain use feet back then?
No.
Wait, no.
Feet, because American is already a 10 at this point.
Okay.
So,
okay.
and I don't know when that happened, but America was already at this point. So
oh, yeah. Okay, so this is just strictly a localization thing, probably.
maybe. I don't know when Americans start to use feet instead of meters. So
can we please just clip that out of context? Were feet even a thing back then?
No, of course not.
Was it me or was it Doof?
Doof asked that.
Oh, good God, alright. Sometimes I don't even know what I say anymore at this point.
Oh my god. 60 feet. About 18 meters then.
Feet, you say?
Thank you
Only
for
my
your
courtroom.
I'm a big fan of Wiki Feet.
Oh my god.
Thank you for your introductions. Now you will give your formal testimony for the court. Kindly describe exactly what you witnessed, especially those of you who had a vantage point above the stage.
Hey, he means me. Why do we have to start with the little kid? God, please don't. Oh, thank God.
It did not start.
It was an incidente terrible. I'm sorry, I broke the no English thing. I am only grateful that my balloons were not damaged.
There's this huge bang from the stage, and then the next second another bang in the sky beside us.
It's the smoke! It's appeared out of nowhere!
I'm crying.
I don't want to continue.
And from amid the smoke, a cage appeared out of nowhere.
What voice is that?
And amid the smoke, the cage had fell from the sky like a stone and crashed into the crystal tower.
I didn't get a good look inside the cage, but no one went near it after it crashed into the tower. Morty.
Morty? Morty, what happened to you? Why does this detective go in here? Morty, where are you? Morty?
A most extraordinary collective account, I must say.
Could I just clarify something? There's a detail in the witness's testimony that I've not heard any mention of until now. Specifically, that there were 2 explosions.
2. Count them,
wow.
2.
More precisely, 2 explosions in 2 separate places, yes.
Ow.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everything going okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
When the demonstration began, the balloon carrying the 2 witnesses was around here.
Okay, sure.
There were other balloons in the air nearby at the time carrying other passengers as well, to be clear. Then, As power was supplied to the machine for the demonstration, the first explosion occurred. The so-called birdcage that contained the victim disappeared on the stage, and a moment later, the second explosion occurred directly adjacent to the balloon carrying the witnesses. The birdcage appeared at the site of the explosion, subsequently to plummet down into the Crystal Tower.
I just love how it plummets head first.
I was very surprised! Suddenly I gained a bit! For my eyes, there's a person inside! The bliss was so hot, but I didn't want to miss a sin! So I
didn't wanna miss a thing! Don't wanna close your eyes! I don't wanna fall asleep! Cause I miss you, Mordion, and I don't wanna miss a thing! You're welcome, small child of Toad voice.
Put myself back in the Shadow Realm, because this is the only safe place I have. I like, help. Please, God.
Dom with our shit.
Please, God, help me.
Help in prime content for everyone.
God.
Did we win?
Precisely. Who is this curious infant?
Judge, please don't invoke more dialogue, please, God.
Hey, Gina is not an infant anymore. She's now an adult.
She's legal of age.
She's legal now.
I'm told he's a young noble, a Bohemian royalty.
Bohemian. Oh, Bohemian. Alright, that's how you say it.
Apparently, he disguised himself in order to steal unnoticed into the Great Beyblade Tournament. He is the real criminal.
Yeah!
Oh my God!
I in London on a sightseeing trip with my elementary school!
Doof!
It's the music!
It's our music, Doof!
Yes, it's our music!
This little shit doesn't deserve this music.
Well, not my problem!
We will have the benefit of a child's point of view in the testimony. Do we really need that? Yeah, what do you mean, benefit?
The benefit?
I lie about my mask! See what I look like!
The judge is done. The judge has given up. I don't blame the judge. I'm done. I'm done too. Oh my God.
Hope you like that part.
Yes, I see. A delightful face, I'm sure.
Yeah, everybody say so.
Great disguise, then. The point is, the testimony of these witnesses further substantiates the facts for the court. Namely, that despite ending in an explosion, instantaneous Beyblades was successfully demonstrated. And furthermore, that until the arrival of the police, no one approached the Crystal Tower where the victim fell. Therefore, only the accused who was with Mr. Assman on the stage could possibly have committed the murder.
Yes, thank you, counsel. The prosecution's views on the matter are quite clear.
Let's see.
So, the defense's cross-examination now, please.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, so I looked it up, and Gotts is from Bohemia.
Yeah, they literally said us like twice, but thank you for
Oh, really? I was not paying attention.
But Bohemia, yes. So
that was like his very first introductory line.
But we appreciate you looking it up, so.
Oh my! It was a wait. We already did this, didn't we?
Yes, but I want to hear you. I want to hear you say these two words again, Doof, please.
Incidente terrible.
Thank you.
Terrible.
That's all.
Do you need me to read the line again too?
No, God, I'm skipping all of your lines. I will, however. I want everything Gina has.
Yes, flavor text.
So you actually saw the accident happen from up in the air.
So happy, Gina.
Yep, in an amazing what a detective gets to do, eh? I'm telling ya, Otto, being a lawyer's a mug's game. You should join the force and we can go flying together. You know me so well. Yes, well, anyway, could you tell us exactly what you saw, do you think? Everything. We saw everything because we were up above it all. By God, what was that noise? They're on phones in this time. That dodgy cub climbing into that cage and that dodgy professor pulling all them levers.
It's a Beyblade, Becky.
What the fuck's a Beyblade?
What do you mean?
I'm still innocent.
There's literally a Beyblade tournament going on right now.
I don't know what that is.
Well, maybe you want to check out my collection of Beyblades. I'm really good at Beyblades.
Hey, you know,
we played a lot.
You know, I remember that time when Otto had that little kid in a box. I should put you in a box too.
You do know I'm high royalty, right?
Yeah, and so
you do know you could have started an international war.
Yeah, don't you remember when Gregson told me about World War V? That's going on right now, little boy.
What the fuck?
What?
What?
Mordion doesn't remember from 4 months ago.
No, I'm being in character right now. I do know. I remember that.
You are the character, Mordion. You're playing yourself.
Oh, I didn't know I was high royalty, huh? Damn.
Yeah, you are high royalty, all right. High royal pain in the ass.
And you still keep me around anyway.
High
so
royal
don't
pain in the
complain.
ass.
And yet you still keep me around anyways. Oh,
I hate Unstoppable.
because I have
She's the
been
worst.
banned from being banned. And yet you keep me around anyways. Times 3.
The worst.
And yet you keep me around anyways. Times 4.
What was that one country in Apollo Justice that was made up? Was
What?
that Bohemia too?
What?
I was just saying, there was like a made up country in Apollo Justice.
Oh, yeah, I know what one you mean. Because that's the songstress, isn't it?
Borginia. That's
Yeah,
what it
Borginia.
was. Okay, there we
Spoilers.
go.
Well, damn. More spoilers.
It's not that much.
Yeah.
I know. It's not a spoiler. I know. I'm just
Oh,
joking.
okay.
Hey,
But
Mordion.
yeah, it is
Hey,
spoiled.
Mordion, you should
Spoiled in Ace Attorney.
you should play Apollo Justice. You know, like,
I
I gotta
will-
play
I was-
Xenoblade.
I mean, I was actually gonna play
Oh,
that,
excuses.
but-
Okay.
But I decided not to because I played 30 Sentinel, but it's also kind of visual novel. So I didn't want to play. I don't play two of the same type of games right after each other because that can cause a burnout.
Oh,
and I don't want that to happen. That's why I'm just playing Xenoblade right now. Because
When's the
now
next-
it's a good time.
I hate this man.
When's the next time you'll play a platformer?
When Smasher
No,
streams
I-
Bugsy 3D.
Atheist. Checkmate, atheist.
I had that discussion with Unstoppable too about platformers, and it was really funny because I said to her that I haven't played the platformer in like years, and I said, well, Metroid kind of was a platformer, and I forgot I played Kirby like 2 months ago.
Is Kirby a platformer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess Metroid
is a
games
co-
are like action platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is a cross between like a beat 'em up and a platformer, so it does still count as a platformer. So, but it was really funny because I literally just forgot about that. I also finished Celeste, like a little bit after that. So
You finished Celeste?
Nice.
yeah, I have been playing that game since like 2020.
Oh.
I finished that game like in March. I think
I didn't know
like,
you
the
finished
same
it.
week
You
I've-
didn't tell us?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I have been telling you people that I've been playing that game. I guess I just never mentioned I've actually finished it. I guess.
You going for the B-sides?
No.
I tried going with the B-sides. I gave up.
Becky, it took me like 2 years to beat Celeste. So,
Celeste
I
is not
don't
that
like-
hard.
I mean, not as hard as I expected to be. Actually, for the story, I bought Celeste thinking it was like a chill platformer.
That's a funny joke.
That was a big mistake. And something else, I was like on like the last part of the din, and I decided not to play the game for an entire year.
Oh my
only
gosh.
took me like an hour and then to finish it.
Oh my
so-
gosh, I need to make a meme, okay? So it's that meme where like two muscular hands are shaking. Okay, in one hand it's Mordion playing Celeste, and the other one is Doof playing Tunic, and then in the middle it's like bind it to play a chill game.
Oh.
It's so accurate.
Yeah, it really is.
Sorry, I enjoyed this
Okay.
conversation. I was snacking while it was going on.
Oh, I still have some. I
That's
still have
bad.
some youthful vinegar chips to eat as well.
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah, salt and
Uh.
vinegar, but you know what I mean.
The best.
Anyway.
Around.
The best, the best, the best, the
The
best,
the
the
best,
best, the best, the best, the best, the best,
the
the best, the
the
best.
And this is how we
the
will
best,
not make any
the
progress.
best,
the best, the best, the best, the best, the best.
You know, after a while, it stops feeling like a word. You know,
the best.
It sounds like
best girl, Lita's best girl, Lita's best girl, Lita's best girl, Lita's best girl.
That's not
Lita's
even
best
English.
girl, Lita's best girl. I mean, I'm not English, so I have an excuse, you know.
I hate him.
You can't count it out.
And that's when it happens.
They don't stop coming, they don't
And they
stop
don't
coming,
stop
they don't
coming,
stop
and they don't
coming,
stop
they don't
coming,
stop
and they
coming,
don't
and they
stop
don't
coming,
stop
and they
coming,
don't
and they don't
stop
stop
coming,
coming,
and
and
they
they
don't
don't
stop
stop
coming,
coming,
and they
and
don't
they
stop
don't
coming,
stop
and they
coming,
don't
and they
stop
don't
coming,
stop coming, and they don't 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 stop Can you say that
coming.
in English, Kate?
yes, please do it.
What?
Yeah, do
What?
it, do it.
What am I doing?
Saying,
they don't
they
stop
don't stop
coming in
coming, they
Gina
don't-
voice.
yeah,
God damn it.
we're making your work. We need as much Gina content as we can, alright?
And they don't stop coming, 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 and they don't stop coming. I'm...
Oh, I'm gonna claim that voice.
I love it.
Can I please be a new actually tournament
What?
bit in? How do we call it? And how do we call it again?
An
And,
alert?
yeah, an alert. Can I please be a new tournament alert?
Yeah, I'll. Oh, it's okay. I'll edit it later today.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's when it happened. That's when it was that massive bang and the cage disappeared. Just like that.
We're describing the moment the subject's body was decomposed by the electricity, I believe.
I didn't know what to make of it. But then there was another bang right in me ear. I looked around, and there was a huge great fireball right next to us in the sky. And there was nothing there before.
Some great fireball. I'm also eating my own nails. Yeah, very tasty, you know. Why are you looking between me and him? The balloon guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. I'm just holding my balloon.
I know. I love balloons.
I'm stroking my balloons.
Please shut the fuck up. Don't say that.
Master Gotts, does your memory of the day differ?
My teacher at elementary school said when you meet someone for the first time, you should always use their full name.
Do you need a cough drop, Gotts? Yes,
Or a Snickers bar.
What was it again?
It's okay. The Snicker bar still has their veins.
Got it! Sigismund! I'm staying! I butchered the name completely, by the way!
Just the 4 names, then? The point is, do you have something to say? Something to add in response to Detective Gina Lestrade's last remark, perhaps? Oh, I get it right, Otto. It's Inspector Lestrade.
Yeah, get a right, Pecky.
Why does everyone have a problem with how I address them at the moment?
Because it's funny.
Don't That is not what I saw.
Oh?
Yeah. There was a second explosion, and a wolf was right beside her balloons. That is true. But I'm sure.
Which is what I said, isn't it? 1 minute there was nothing there, and the next a massive explosion.
My teacher at elementary school said when someone else begin.
I'm gonna roundhouse kick this kid out of here.
Oh my god. Can she even do that?
And I read not to interrupt! You will have seen most awful life imaginable!
I miss Shamspeare. Are all Bohemians brought up to be so full of joy?
Give me a balloon!
Okay, young child. Here you go. It's a blue this time.
I love blue. Just before the second explosion happened, next to a balloon, I clearly fitness.
I hope at some
fitness.
I hope at some point during this trial, Gina gives her coin to the guy with the balloon. I hope that happens.
A green balloon flying in the sky.
A green balloon? Eh, you what? I never saw nothing like that.
No, I did! I saw it and you can't see it! Did it! I will now complain to the console! I found cry and scream!
Cry and scream.
I miss
Scream.
I miss Egbert
And
Benedict.
cry. Cry and scream.
My testimony is the truth! I am Bohemian Prince! You cannot say it is a lie! So it is not allowed!
Scream and cry.
Tisk. Playing the bleeding royalty card, are ya? Typical.
What did you say?
Says the orphan who likes to remind people she works for Her Majesty's police. Damn.
I mean, she
but
does.
That's because it is. She's best girl. She's allowed to do that.
In that case, young man, I must ask you to amend your formal testimony. In the interest of cordial national relations between Great Britain and Bohemia.
Sure do, Kappa! I was not the skies that exploded! It was see a green balloon that was next to us at the time!
A green one.
Wow.
Good thing I found a magic balloon.
I get it. I get it.
Flavor text.
I hate you
don't
so
you
much.
Want to help me? don't you want me to read
No,
out?
no, this is I don't want any more flavor text ever in this chapter.
Oh, but it gets so much better later on.
Ever.
Yeah.
Mr. Loon, in your testimony, am I allowed to say that on Twitch? I'm sorry, that's banned in the stream title. I can't say Loon. You said that all 3 of the balloons you had operating at the time were undamaged. I can't even say balloons.
See, that is correct. If they had been caught in the explosions, it would have been terrible, Lyle.
Explosions?
Explosions. It's like an espion, but it's a psychic electric type.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder if you might know what this is?
I think it may be. See, part of my balloon. A burnt piece of fabric of the envelope.
Sorry, the envelope?
The envelope.
You put balloons inside an envelope? What?
Yeah, pardon. That is the large round part of the balloon, which becomes filled with hot air. Duh, everyone knows that.
I mean,
It's made from a very thick line with rubber. You do not want it to rip when you're in the sky, which is what my mom said.
Don't
Your
hit
mom
Blade
said.
in the sky.
Which is what...
I hate you so much.
Oh, so good. So good.
You're the worst. Just as I thought. I knew my mom said that. This piece of cloth was found near the experimentation stage. In other words, as Master Gotts testified, a green balloon did indeed explode that day.
Eh?
If all the balloons in the sky above the experimentation stage belong to you, Mr. Loon, then your statement that they were all undamaged clearly contradicts the evidence.
No, my balloon! My balloon exploded that day. Why didn't the man say so?
Wah!
Maybe our report is killed. I don't have to spend 10 whole pounds for experience.
Waluigi, what's going on? Waluigi.
It seems like those things crash 50% of the time.
The instantaneous Beyblade did occur, but after the explosion on the stage. The point of materialization shifted to a location occupied by a balloon.
Causing the balloon to explode? Yes, eminently plausible.
Is balloon now a gamer word?
Yes.
Damn it. An unfortunate traffic accident, as it were, but it changes nothing about the pertinent facts.
And this I cannot accept.
Why not, Mr. Loon?
You're suggesting that I'm a liar. The person's died in a balloon incidente.
There's no need to get fired up, Mr. Loon. The victim was the sole fatality that day.
And that's right, and I'll prove it! The Balthazar Loon is not a liar! There is no such balloon in the sky! It is non-possible!
You're saying it's impossible. Why?
No, I said impossible!
This court has more important matters to discuss than the number of balloons that were operating that day.
Can
you make that noise one more time? Thank you.
Why?
I'll see you in DM voice chat later.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
My God.
What?
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 What? I said, oh my God.
Oh. Mordion,
Mordion
what's invited
Delta Roan. I don't get it.
What?
Oh, Delta Loon. I get it.
Delta
okay.
But,
Delta Lune.
But we can't ignore the fact that nobody appears to have known anything about this other balloon until now. My lord. The defense calls for further testimony from Mr. Loon.
I actually think it's pronounced Lune, now that I think about it. Don't you think so?
But the gamer word.
Lune.
I think it is Lune. I'm just lazy.
Me too.
I concur. There's clearly more to the truth here than meets the eye.
The lazy eye.
It's imperative that we clear up the issue of this phantom balloon, I feel. Witness, you will give supplementary testimony about the balloons you were operating at the Beyblade tournament.
Grazie, my lord. I still don't know is this guy from like Spain?
No, I think he's meant to be Italian.
Italian? Do Italians actually use those kind of adjectives? Not adjectives.
I don't know.
I don't know what you call them. What do you call them in English? What is the?
Oh, I'm not in English, mine.
What? Pax, what is the grammar of the like stuff like the called in English? It's it starts with an A, doesn't it? It's God, I don't remember.
An A verb, an adverb?
No, it's not an adverb. It's like an.
I don't know. So
part of grammar.
Words are just words for me, so I don't really try to remember all the special meanings behind them.
Go on without me.
Goodbye, Doof. Goodbye. How are we supposed to go on without you? It's your testimony.
Okay. It's an article. That.
Oh, an article. Yeah.
Okay. As I said, Balthazar Loon is no liar. Every balloon I had in the sky, I landed safely. All 3 of my balloons were carrying passengers, and they fell to the ground in an explosion, What a catastrophe!
Huh.
Catastrophe!
Catastrophe! But you can't get away from the fact that a burn-up bit of cloth was found at the scene, can ya? The coppers at the yard reckon it was probably some debris thrown from the explosion on the stage.
The stupido ragazzo is mistaken! My balloons have the red and blue zigzag stripes anyway!
I'm so sorry to all Italians who ever watch this.
This is worse than our Mario and Luigi voices.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying that it's we're kind of exaggerating those as well, you know.
So your assertion is that the balloon this child saw, not one belonging to you?
See, exactamente. If he even saw a balloon in the first place. I do not like the sound of it. It's been very bad for business. I have a good mind to sue the land of Bohemia and cause World War I.
Hey, by God, I know about that World War.
Oh my God.
If you fight back, if you feel before, out for.
It is World War I.
If you think about it, Gina's sons could have been drafted into World War I.
Oh my God.
What did you say?
Gina's sons could have possibly been drafted into World War I. If you think about it.
Huh.
I keep zoning out whenever you say the false words. I do not know what you...
You zone out after Gina's?
Yeah, because I don't understand what you mean after that, so...
Gina's sons, they're children of male heritage, could have been drafted into the World War I in Britain.
I love that you had to specify sons.
Well, I mean, women usually weren't drafted back then, were they?
What does that mean, drafted?
Okay, drafted is when the government
just lose you.
Okay. Drafted is when the government tells you have to go to war. You have to fight.
That's how you. Alright. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Okay. Sadly, not like Magic the Gathering drafted. Why did I use Magic the Gathering? I don't know.
Give me one, thanks.
Okay, fine. Here's another blue one for you. You really like blue. What happened to the other ones?
What happened to All Out War?
You'll see in a little bit.
Mr. Lune certainly doesn't appear to be lying. But that doesn't change the fact that the testimony and evidence are contradictory here. If the defense is unable to find fault with the witnesses' statements, the court must consider them the truth. Think long and hard on that, my learned friend. The situation is clearly changed now. I have to get to the bottom of what happened here, no matter what it takes.
Counsel, you may now cross-examine the witnesses.
Mr. Loon's balloons.
And the sky landed safely. That's the wrong button. Can you say it one more time, Doof?
Explosion A.
Other one?
Catastrophe.
So good. So good. A burned bit of cloth was found at the scene, Kenya. Coppers at the yard reckon it was probably some debris thrown from the explosion on the stage.
Ragazzo.
Hey, what's a bano?
Is ragazzo a slur? I hope it isn't.
Actually, I think I looked that one up, and I think it is. Ragazzo. I think it is a way of saying like dumb or something.
It's boy in Italian.
Oh boy, that was I
stupid boy.
I looked that up because I'm confused. He literally just calling the little kid a stupid boy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so okay, so that just confirmed.
Sorry,
I didn't know. I didn't know Italy.
Get back in.
Oh, I didn't know.
I'm just
Italy also used the word "C" for yes. Right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Gotta go back to that. Oh, I guess I could just alt tabs into this.
Alt tab.
I hate it whenever you just mispress the wall because there's like a little delay when you press. So accidentally you can just press twice and you just skip it. You need to go all the way back then.
That's the no.
Flavor?
You mean the color is wrong?
Are you colorblind?
See, Signor, I did not have any green balloons in my warehouse.
It's green!
And yet, a piece of green cloth was found at the scene, and it's unmistakably from a balloon.
only Unstoppable was here right now, so I could do that right now.
Was green.
If only she was here, so I could do this Super Xenoblade tilting. Oh.
God. Well, I do not know how that could be.
It's green. Green court crystal. Oh.
Hold on. For the sake of argument, let's say that a green balloon did explode above the stage. You couldn't therefore conclude that it happened on the day in question? Why not? There have been recreational balloon flights. I thought that said fights. Over Hyde Park operating from before the Beyblade tournament.
I mean, Beyblade battles in mid-air, so balloon Beyblade fights. Yeah, that would make sense.
One could have exploded on some earlier date. Unfortunate, as I'm sure you'd agree.
Damn.
You believe it may have been from some earlier balloon accident that predates the Beyblade tournament?
See, exactamente today, by exactamente. As the signor says, there is not form of one but my balloon. I cannot.
What did you just say?
I'm having a stroke.
What was that sentence?
As the signor says, it's not from one of my balloons.
Oh my god.
/ I had a stroke. Clearly, this Rakazel from Bohemia is mistaken. Shut the fuck up, little stupid boy! No, stop it! Just ignore him, okay? He's a stupid boy. Okay, fine! Make him stop! Make him stop! Just make him stop, please! I can't add it anymore! Okay, he stopped. He stopped. Okay, there we go.
Silent screaming.
Silent screaming.
She didn't look. She has fucking face right now.
Excuse me.
Just what the fuck am I doing here?
Is something wrong, Master Gotts?
It's Mr. Wilhelm Gosich Ziegelmund Einstein. I still no pronouncing it right now.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, something is very wrong. I know what I saw. There was a green balloon here. I swear it. I swear it all over Bohemia.
Residential clown?
Not me.
Oh, you can speak as much bad language as you like, but it changes nothing.
Is the kid swearing?
Yeah.
Aw.
Give me a balloon. Thanks.
If you do not have any evidence, Ragazzo, then I must tell your parents to punish you, eh?
Perhaps we'll let the judge decide when it comes to punishments.
Evidence? For this is evidence.
To give a simple example, young man. A photograph, for instance. Some tangible proof of what you claim.
Well, why didn't you say so sooner? You have the photograph here.
Nani?
Good gracious!
What?
I've not been a balloon for a little while, so I was very excited. Ta-da! Got lots of photographs.
He is a rich brat.
He is!
I'm sure I am! Of the National Tower, of the Bohemia, of the Beyblade Bohemia exhibit, of the streets of London, of the hot eel cellar, the balloon.
I don't even know what that sentence was. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was probably not sensible, but that makes it just funnier, so I guess that's bad.
And the instantaneous Beyblade experiment? Did you take a picture of that?
Yeah! Fun picture!
Really? You did take one.
But all I wanted was a ride in a balloon! I was not interested in boring Beyblade experiments!
never mind that. Can you show us that photograph?
Of course! And see, you will see! You will see that I'm not lying! That I really did see a green balloon!
Just, Gina looks so terrified of a balloon.
Why? Why didn't he present this, like, before the court
Because
started?
he didn't know he needed evidence to, because he's just a stupid kid. He doesn't know he needs to present evidence.
He just called himself stupid.
I'm sure I did, because I am.
Well, I see you are too shocked to speak.
Yes, I think shocked is indeed the word, young man.
Give me a balloon. I lost my one. Yeah, perhaps you cannot see that this was gay balloon for the photograph. But it's not all my fault. That is the fault of this person who made the camera.
I just want to say, I took my headphones. I took my headphones off and put them like the 4 feet away. I could still hear Morty on perfectly.
Oh, you may need to edit in a headphone warning right there. Huh?
Must be nice to be able to do that, too.
Yeah,
That
that
be
sounds
nice.
like something. That sounds like something that a lazy person wouldn't do, like myself.
What are you saying, to? That is one very bohemian-sounding cry.
Very well. The court will accept photograph as evidence.
Will someone shut this kid up? Thanks for the moment after you took the shot.
It's not my fault. It's the fault of the person who made the camera.
Well, never mind. I'm pretty sure you have plenty of wonderful sepia memories to take home with you. In any case, when exactly did you take that photograph?
Well, it was on the day of the big explosion.
Good hiccup. You don't say.
When I pressed the shutter release, there was this very loud and a hot fit rushed over my face.
That means this photograph was taken a split second before the explosion occurred.
Well, if you ask me, this black and white photograph changes nothing. You can't even tell it's green. I could not give the flying fig.
Whoa, language, Lune.
Flying fig.
Wow, lovely language you picked up.
So I hope you enjoyed that.
As I thought, Mr. Lune's testimony just doesn't quite add up. The young bohemian boy claims to have seen another fourth balloon. Mr. Lune vehemently denies the possibility. And it's hard to imagine the man in charge could be mistaken about the number that were in the air. Still, this inconsistency must tell us something, I'm sure.
Also, I need to apologize. I'm so sorry for your ears, Unstoppable.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit press. I don't want more flavor text.
Flavor text? Yeah, we can have more flavor text.
You couldn't just have forgotten one, maybe? I meant to hit E. They're close to each other.
You remember the E meme?
E.
Signor.
I still do not understand that meme at all.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
I might not
kinda
notice
figured
that I was
at some
given
point.
100 lentils and one was missing. But we are talking about 3 enormous balloons. Do you not believe I could make a mistake about something so grande and expensive,
I took the liberty of having Inspector Gregson check this gentleman's warehouse. And I have the report here. It clearly says a total of 3 balloons.
Would appear no mistake has been made then.
Surely Miss Lestrade could have been sent for such a manial task. Why me?
She got more gin, Gina.
I'll tell you what I told the boss. Easting kids like me can only count up to 2.
Oh.
Obviously that ain't true, but the boss bought it and said he'd have to go himself in that case.
Gregson is best at that.
Gregson's an idiot.
That too. That's why we love Gregson.
At least there's a short flavor text.
That's worth it for that flavor text.
I know, right? She.
Shut up.
But now you don't know whenever Gina's gonna talk, so you're now gonna miss out a lot, you know?
Yeah, but is the risk worth it to hear more gots? I'm not sure.
Yes.
Look at Hairbrain.
I mean, you cannot say it's not a stellar voice acting I'm doing right now.
Sure.
And there's so many weird things about this photograph.
I mean, have you ever heard someone actually imitate a kind of a child be just as annoying?
Where's Waldo?
Wait, that woman looks
what are you
very
looking for?
suspicious.
What?
Actually, that woman there in the the left side.
That?
No, but yeah, that looks really suspicious. Actually.
Hey,
No,
remember?
it is not him, but I kind of do realize
That's
that.
just
Hey,
Alfred.
Pax. Hey, Pax.
Oh my
Hey,
god,
Doof.
she came back from the dead. Oh no.
Remember the sandbag?
No, it the goose. The goose took over her body.
What'd you say, Doof?
Remember the sandbag puzzle in Pajama Sam threw you all what you'd eat from your head to your feet?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
I just wanted to bring it up because of sandbags here.
You are the worst.
I just like saying Pajama Sam threw you all what you eat from your head to your feet. It's such a great title.
You are a thing that is happening.
Rip flavor text.
Unfortunately, the photograph Master Gods took can't tell us the color of the balloon. But it can tell us something else, something crucially important. What? It shows that the pictured balloon wasn't carrying any passengers.
Oh! Goodness, you're right. But surely all the balloons would have been carrying passengers. There would be no sense in it otherwise.
So see, they're for pleasure. For seeing the view. My balloons only fly with passengers. Pleasure. Pleasure.
Keep talking.
For seeing the view.
Which tells us that the pictured balloon isn't one of them. So when the incident occurred that day, there was a fourth balloon in the skies above the experimentation stage. The mysterious green balloon.
Oh, my balloons! I know nothing! Niente! I can only tell you one thing. If this balloon was not carrying passengers, then it was not one Nemane. Look at my throbbing head!
Yeah, I just want to say, I never noticed how it just... Oh, God. Wait, why is everyone why is Snoop laughing right now? Did I miss something?
Yo, I'm so laughing about the throbbing head.
She's a child.
Oh, I know. Oh, no.
Throbbing head.
Yeah, I get it now. I get it now. Oh my god.
Hey, dude. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Terminal 7 Luigi.
Terminal 7 Luigi. Oh my god. I'm playing Terminal 7 Luigi right now.
Yeah, you are. Huh.
Oh my god.
There are legal tradesmen everywhere you care to look.
I need wine right now, I think so.
Clearly one such entrepreneur decided to capitalize on the opportunity presented by the Great Beyblade Tournament. And managed to operate balloon flights on Mr. Lune's patch without him realizing.
See, the competitors trying to steal my profits. Say. I did not know to say because of the experimento that went wrong on the stage.
What was the last word?
It's the J.
Okay. This fourth balloon exploded at the very same moment Mr. Assman was beamed from the stage below. Right. So them scraps that fell to the ground after and left them scorch marks. They didn't come from the stage at all. It was bits of the balloon raining down. Because no one was in, it didn't get no attention. A mysterious fourth balloon carrying no passengers silently floating over the experimentation stage.
Objection!
This photograph shows us nothing more. The stray balloon carrying no one and operated by some rogue trader clearly has nothing to do with the case.
Its relevance does elude me, I must say.
The court has seen sufficient evidence and heard ample testimony already. The prosecution calls for this trial to be concluded.
Thank God.
Mommy? Really? Have we really got to the truth yet? No, I can't let this opportunity slip away. The jurors' minds are made up, and not in our favor. What else can this photograph tell us? Is there nothing more we can learn from it?
No,
No.
this end.
No, we're
the
done.
end credits.
No,
Yeah, we done.
no. Roll credits.
Yeah.
Do.
And then it is actually the one answer. That would be funny.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, wait. Please don't give your decisions yet. The photograph of Master Gotts, may well be hiding one more vital clue.
What did I say about my name?
Oh, well, what's that?
Oh my god, that face. Wow.
Wow, vital clue. Objection!
We're well past the point of mere possibilities. It's time for definitives now, so tell the court.
Like Tales of Vesperia, the Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox X and Series X, and Steam.
I hate this man. We can reasonably assume that the pictured balloon was destroyed in the searing heat of the explosion.
Yeah, that's right, yeah! It was not my fault!
Evidently. Because the birdcage from the Beyblade machine materialized in the sky where it'd been flying. And the balloon, being filled with flammable hydrogen, instantly and explosively ignited.
Objection!
No, that's not what happened. What?
It would appear that this photograph requires closer examination. Counsel for the defense, you will highlight the location of this alleged clue in the photograph for the court.
Of course, my lord. If you look closely, it's plain enough to see. And what's shown is linked to another piece of evidence we have. In a way, that leads to an unbelievable conclusion. The clue that heavily suggests the real reason the balloon exploded is... it's this white thingy. It's this white thingy.
Nah.
No, it's Professor Hairbrain.
Yeah, it must be Hairbrain.
Why do you two say yeah at the exact same time? You two need to stop.
One brain cell.
It's the sandbags.
But only on occasion.
What do you think is in the sandbags?
Yeah.
What do they usually put in sandbags?
Person inside the sandbag.
I think.
What if it's Wagahai?
I think it's cat litter.
It's
No,
cat
don't
litter?
do that guy.
I like how you said Wagahai as a cat litter.
No.
There's
No,
our brain
don't
cell.
say that.
It's fluffy.
Don't say that. No,
Oh.
no, also not fluffy. No cats will die. Every cat is important because cats are fluffy little gods.
The timing of this photograph can only be described as miraculous. If you look, you'll notice there's a bright white line that appears to point directly at the balloon. Most likely a ray of light caught incidentally on the film.
I'm afraid I can see nothing of the sort.
Open your eyes, Judge. Judge, I sat through 2 hours of a tutorial showing how to open your eyes and look at things. If you look with a
good old times.
If you look with a magnifying glass, my lord, it becomes clear what the nature of this bright line really is.
Never forget cross eyes Chisato.
Oh my god, I forgot about those times.
I don't think you need a magnifying glass for that.
Goodness, what is that?
This is me again, Morty.
Morty, undeniably some flash of light. Yes, Morty. You're gonna see that light with my rainbow.
Oh, golly. Do you think it might be lightning? How shocking.
Mommy?
Pretty lightning.
Mommy, sorry.
Who you calling mommy?
Mommy, sorry.
But it couldn't have been a finer day.
Wah! I believe we may be looking at fire.
So,
Good line.
now he shall just look at any line. Alright. Rip Junior number 6.
Indeed, even to my aging eyes, it appeared to be a flame of some sort. My lord, are you suggesting this flame struck the hydrogen gas that filled the balloon?
Objection!
That's absurd. The balloon would have been 60 feet above the ground at the time. No flame could possibly have reached such a height.
Objection!
Actually, it's my opinion that a particular piece of evidence found at the scene reveals how that is exactly what did happen.
Magic!
Felt like a
I figured
fanfiction
it out.
sentence.
Magic.
What evidence? Trucy writes here.
If such evidence exists, Council, then for goodness sake, present it, man.
I love whenever they say man, because it just does not seem like
Young
something they
man.
will say at that time. Like, man, yo man, like that. It just gets me off guard every time.
Which evidence explains this mysterious streak of flame that appears to be headed directly for the balloon?
Well,
Andrew, 100% Andrew. I think they use Andrew. Yeah.
what if they put Andrew inside the crossbow?
Yeah, and that landed on the. Yeah, that how makes sense. Yeah.
You know, I've seen crazier things in Ace Attorney games, okay?
Oh yeah, so.
I mean, this is possible. Well, it would be the crossbow.
Is it really?
This was found hidden at the foot of a small ornamental tree near the scene.
Good lord, is that a crossbow?
You know who uses crossbows? Shinon. An arrow dipped in oil and set
Fuck
alight
off.
could have been shot from this
Don't
weapon.
mention that name here. He's dead, remember?
He has not. Well, has he been born yet? Yeah, no, he's dead. Yeah, I guess for 900
What
years.
do you mean born? He isn't Fire Emblem, isn't a thing in Ace. I don't know.
Every single universe is set in the same universe.
How does that work? Please explain.
Yeah, I believe it.
See,
How?
Doof does.
I want a 2-hour discussion right now about how that would work.
Sending a flaming arrow straight into the hydrogen-filled balloon.
I think that he just endorsed me. Alright, cool.
Got you, I got you. My lawyers will be reaching out. Are you suggesting that crossbow was used deliberately? Blimey, you're right. That streak of light in the photo looks just like an arrow, doesn't it? Every goddamn time.
The explosion there, the balloon, it was...
Very likely the result of a flaming arrow from this crossbow igniting the hydrogen gas inside it.
Hydrogen, these
No.
nerds.
No.
Ordar! Council, this is an extraordinary supposition.
If the aim was to cause the balloon to explode, the shooter could have used a gun, of course. However, there's an obvious reason why that would have been out of the question. The noise of the discharge? Of course. Nice of you to come back. That's right. By using a crossbow, the projectile could be fired at the balloon silently.
Icicle will be proud.
Doof, can you delete this VOD? Thank you.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
No one will see this one ever.
Well,
It is Book Fable Chapter 5 all over again.
Well, yeah, someone had shot a gun off in the exhibition grounds. It would have caused a real panic.
But with the big explosion, there was a very big panic anyway, no?
Hey.
Eh?
Hey. I don't like this. I should be pleased to have found a plausible new explanation for all this, but something feels wrong.
Objection!
Do you understand the implications of what you're saying, my Nipponese friend? If a flaming arrow did indeed hit the balloon, then obviously it would have exploded. And if the birdcage appeared from the cloud of smoke that ensued... Well, wait a minute. What are you really saying here? I don't get it. Was the birdcage beamed up into the sky after all? Or what?
My goodness me!
I'll be right back.
Goodbye, Doof. Goodbye.
Bye, Doof. We will miss you.
Goodbye. She'll never come back. Ah, now I understand that's what that sinking feeling is about. I think there's a good chance that the birdcage was actually concealed inside the balloon all along.
What? Did I just hear that correctly, Counsel?
There's no going back now. The horse is bolted. Horse. There's no Doof to scream horse with me. Let's assume, as I said, that the birdcage was hidden inside the green balloon from the start. On stage, when the experiment was started, the birdcage and the instantaneous Beyblade machine disappeared in a cloud of smoke. At that moment, the flaming arrow was fired from the ground, causing the green balloon to explode and drawing the attention of the spectators to the sky above their heads. From amid the smoke, the hidden birdcage then appeared to fall down and crash into the crystal tower. I think you'll all agree it's entirely plausible that what I've just described is the real truth behind the miraculous experiment carried out that day.
Good grief!
Morty, what's going on? Morty! It's out of control, Morty.
This is ludicrous. What you've described is no science experiment. It's child's play. A contemptible display of stage magic. Both Mr. Sholmes and Iris said that the experiment was a scientific impossibility. In which case, this is the only way to explain what happened that day. And in any case, the victim's body was found inside the birdcage in the Crystal Tower. If the instantaneous Beyblade didn't take place, how do you explain that? Oh, why does he have to talk? Oh, God.
Wah. If I may put in a word as a man of magic myself. Such apparent discrepancies can easily be explained by some simple deception. Wah.
Juror number 3. I forgot you existed.
Oh,
that would be
I unstoppable or naughty is already back.
Can't take it back now. She's the worst.
I just know that. I guess hi future unstoppable, bye future unstoppable. I agree with her.
I can't believe she's committed a war crime today.
Man, I'm so happy she isn't staying, but oh boy.
I am too. Actually, I wish she would so she could yell at you.
I don't want her to yell at me, though.
I do.
Oh, that would be needed as a doppelganger. Someone who looked very similar to the victim, Mr. S-Man.
How can that even be? No one can have as big of an ass as S-Man.
And having this other man appear on stage to front the show as a body double.
Yes, of course. So, in fact, Mr. S-Man must have been inside the birdcage that was concealed inside the balloon right from the start.
Objection!
And that balloon would have been filled with hydrogen. And anything hidden inside it would have been scattered to the 4 winds when it exploded. No one would ever have embarked on such a risky venture. Why do these people need to talk? God, why?
Morty, not necessarily. The explosive force of the balloon gas would very much depend upon the mixture ratio. Now, blush, ray shield. Blush, you're white, Morty. You're white, Morty.
Sure, number 4.
Flying balloons are really pure hydrogen, but a mixture of other gases such as helium as well. Look, that's how I'm making my rainbow. Take a look at my rainbow.
It's the only one I got.
Helium on its own doesn't explode, but by controlling the gas mixture ratio, Morty, the explosive force can be altered.
The mixture ratio?
Obviously, the victim's body would have suffered some burns. That would be unavoidable. Look, there's another rainbow. But to such an extent as to render this whole scene charade impossible. I have an entire rainbow under this stand. It's crazy. Morty.
So everything that happened can be explained logically and scientifically. The explosion that engulfed the stage at the start of the experiment was no accident. It was all part of an elaborate deception to make it appear that instantaneous Beyblade had occurred.
Well, goodness me.
I was going for a little bit, hope I didn't miss anything.
Oh, you missed me getting angry.
You missed the rainbow.
Yeah, I got some candy. So
I got some cold soda.
I love sour candy. God.
I love sour candy
I do
too.
too.
Which sour candy did you get?
I don't even like sour stuff, but it just God, these things are so good.
What
are
is it?
they?
I don't really know how you would call them in England. In England, but they are like, how will you translate that? Sour mets, I think. I don't really know how you would call it over there.
Post a picture of them somewhere.
Oh, that's a good one. Let me do that. Just go on.
And if we accept that this is what happened, it means that the victim, Mr. Assman, was never present on the public experimentation stage to begin with. In short, he couldn't have been killed by the defendant, who was on stage in full view the entire time.
Oh, you call them sour mets candy.
Sour Mets.
Mets. M-I-A-T-S. Probably not a... Huh.
This will be very hard for the prosecution to counter. Lord Van Kex can't credibly maintain that Professor Harebrain is a suspect now.
I maybe
swear
it
to
isn't
God.
even an...
Is it
maybe
Harebrain?
it's just a European thing, maybe.
I'm going to strangle this man. Send him to prison.
Mr. Naruto, I appreciate your efforts. Thank you.
Professor?
But you can stop now. Just keep your mouth shut, please.
Damn.
Sorry? What's all this about, Mr. Harebrain?
Hey, Doof, I sent you a DM.
Oh God.
Hey, Albert Harebrain, hereby confess that it was me who stabbed Mr. Oldie Assman.
Huh.
Yes, it was me, and my faithful friend and partner, Andrew the Screwdriver.
Well,
What about William the Screwdriver? Or Henry?
Michael.
No, which one was it? Michael the Screwdriver.
What are you doing?
Order! Defendant, explain this sudden confession.
Professor Harebrain, what are you talking about?
It's what I said all along. I must protect my hypothesis and my precious Beyblade. You stand there and claim it was all a trick, all an elaborate prank, but where's your proof? No, you'd have to examine the machine if you wanted to prove it, but then it would all be over. My beautiful hypothesis would be laid bare. I mean, the indignity of it.
It's clear that you drew the plan to the experiment, but you didn't actually build it. It's quite conceivable that you were duped, Professor. If you'll just let me, I can prove... Yes.
I'll cooperate. I'll do whatever you say. I swear it. So please. Ensure that the really long words act as in here to protect my creation.
Dot 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 dot.
Dot 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 dot.
Morty, what the fuck's going on?
Dot dot dot.
I really wish he will throw the empty glass away. That would have been so funny.
Pray forgive the discourtesy of filling my hollow chalice at this critical juncture. Here's to my learned Nipponese friend. What? In his upcoming attempt to clarify the defense's position in the light of the accused confession.
Oh shit.
Do you intend to formally assert that the experiment was nothing more than a conjuring trick? Because the moment you do, the thing that protects the professor's invention will cease to apply.
The idea.
The idea that protects the professor's invention will cease to apply.
No, it's the idea.
This is the idea.
No, idea.
This is the idea.
Okay, there we go.
Fuck. The prosecution will then demand a rigorous examination of the machinery involved in order to establish the truth.
Ah!
You Chewbacca?
I choked on my soda from that.
What happened?
Oh, my throat! Oh, my throat hurts.
Chewbacca? Oh.
However, if you acknowledge that the machine is genuine and instrumental in the victim's murder, it didn't even take a single drink. Any chance of investigating will be crushed, and the confidentiality of the professor's hypothesis preserved.
Well, counsel, what is the defense's official position on this matter?
What Professor Hairbrain, my client, actually asked of me.
I'm so sorry.
Was
I had to flush out my nose.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Whew.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I took too much water, I think, and my throat
Can you
did
people
not like it.
stop with the liquids? God!
No,
I
never.
got too big of a gulp, and right after eating some candy, my throat did not like that very much.
Everyone here is gonna drown themselves from drinking.
No, you're the only one who's gonna drown.
God. Was to prove that the explosion on stage was an accident and protect the secrecy of his hypothesis. But there's no way to do that without implying the professor's guilt. Do I protect my client's life by asserting his innocence, or do I uphold my client's request but see him condemned? Either way, I can't avoid betraying his trust.
Choose your own adventure. Let's go. Multiple endings, yay!
Albert Hairbrain will remember that.
What if Ace Attorney was more of a fictional novel than it already is? Multiple endings, let's go!
You've been silent long enough.
Real consequences for losing.
Isn't talking your trade, my learned friend?
Get the bad ending.
Nor has all knowledge of
False
English
Shite
escaped.
becomes a vampire.
You confuse Nipponese mind.
Mr. Naruto!
There's no escape here. I have to make a choice. But it's an impossible one. I have to give up on something, but what? The defense asserts that the defendant's instantaneous Beyblade machine was in fact a conjuring trick.
Do you really think that, Becky?
Yes!
Really?
It was magic all along.
Oh,
no, I can't say it. My client placed his faith in me. I can't just let him down.
Pax, this is Susato.
What must I give up on? It's not the question you have to ask yourself here. It's what can I protect?
She's here!
Hello again, Mr. Naruto. It's been far too long.
And Doom is Susato!
She's gonna throw up the peace sign and disappear again.
Oh, no.
This is all an illusion. Susato-san?
And the music?
The music, but what are you? My first Susato takedown in 6 months.
We'll be time to talk later, Mr. Naruto. For now, we must concentrate on the task on hand.
When did you get in the courtroom?
No more Iris. Iris is in the box.
Oh, thank God.
And then Naruto got amnesia.
We have to do case 1 all over again.
Yeah.
Which is working out not what I have to give up on, but what I can protect. Professor Hairbrain.
Yes?
God, this music is wicked good.
I know, right? Oh,
yesterday you told me that science is the pursuit of truth. Well, my job is to pursue the truth too.
Yeah, of course.
And personally, I believe that you didn't stab Mr. S-Man. I think you've come to realize something yourself too, haven't you? That your experiment and the machine you built with the victim are questionable. The truth behind that is what we must both pursue now.
Get off.
Oh my God! My leg!
My leg!
My other leg!
My eyes! Bald! Bald!
My leg!
So, you finally opened your eyes. What? And as for you, Albert, you can't ignore this any longer. Having heard my learned friend's assertion, don't you have something to say?
Objection.
Objection.
Lord Van Zykes.
Gosh, I never heard him speak that way before.
In truth, there is one thing. Something I've remembered that's of relevance.
What?
On the day it happened, just before I began the experiment, I saw a man near the stage. A man holding that crossbow.
Oh.
I beg your pardon?
Morty, they found us out! Morty, they got me!
Professor, did the man have any distinguishing features? What did he look like?
He looked like Albert Wesker, I think.
Taller than me, and thinner than me, with straight hair, straighter, and whiter than mine.
What do you mean? What do you mean
what?
straighter?
What?
Sephiroth! He means Sephiroth!
Wah,
No,
wah,
it's Sephiroth.
wah, 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 wah. Sorry.
Wow, wow.
Let me see. One less lens than me, too. A monocle, a rather stylish black monocle.
Sephiroth is wearing manacles now? Oh boy. Oh.
But one thing in particular will help to positively identify the man. You see, I know him very well.
Why don't you just get to the point after all? That's the first time.
After all, he's the engineer who built my invention.
Huh.
Okay.
What?
Convenient.
No, that's pretty
He
convenient.
built the machine?
That's right. Mr. Assman introduced him to me a year ago. He's a man by the name of... Enoch Drebber.
Wow, Enoch Drebber.
Nope, that's the wrong voice. What am I doing?
Morty Drebber.
Does this name mean something? Members of the jury seem flustered.
Morty, non-naming scientist wishes to hear. The man's an abomination. Morty. Killed my rainbow. Ah, not a name any conjure wishes to hear either.
I don't know what the fuck voice I gave Waluigi.
Wah.
Who on earth is he?
Morty, I'm afraid this isn't the first tale of this nature. Morty, I've heard in scientific circles in connection with that name. There's talk of other flamboyant experiments. Turned out to be nothing, but staged trickery in the end, Morty. Obviously, the rascals had the government's research grant money. Wow, when magicians are in need of money, I've heard of them resorting to these underhand tactics. Some acquaintances of mine with experiments of such things have entered Enoch Drebber's name before.
Can these two stop talking?
Morty, the man is both an engineer and a magician. Yes, we're dealing with an unparalleled confidence trickster here. Morty, that's Enoch Drebber for you. Morty.
Sock. Sock.
Wow.
Sock.
Wow.
Sock. Non-sock.
I think it's Corn Girl. I think she's the suspect.
Same. She's been oddly silent.
So,
Thank
it's
God.
true then. My invention, my great Beyblade, it was just a grand illusion?
He's not even gonna clip that. That doesn't even connect. Not a Beyblade, that was a grand illusion all along! Can we live in that?
Considering what we've just heard about Mr. Drebber's character, I'm sorry to say that sounds increasingly likely.
Not the great Beyblade.
Even though no one else believed it, I wanted to. I wanted to believe that Beyblade would function exactly as my hypothesis predicted.
Which is why you were so opposed to it being investigated, I presume.
I knew that the Beyblade was examined in detail. Its construction would give away my hypothesis. Obviously, I didn't want that to happen. But at the same time, I knew that if it was found to be nothing more than a trick, than a work of deception, then everything I'd worked towards, all my research, all my dreams, my whole life, would be over.
Wow. Your life is over no matter what now.
I was terrified at the prospect.
So you really had no idea then, did you? About the true nature of the machine, of the Beyblade that was built, and the true nature of Mr. Drebber.
I never questioned anything. I didn't want to question it.
It's entirely possible that Mr. Aspen and Mr. Drebber were working together to use you as a means of fraudulently acquiring the research grant money.
Well, remember this when Asman was still alive, full of ass and
Good
man.
time. Good time.
He's not
When
just
I-
man, he's part ass and man.
When I announced my invention to the crowds that day, it was the finest moment of my career. I pulled all the levers and turned all the dials in exactly the way Driver had described.
Kinda sus.
When the smoke suddenly started billowing out, I panicked. I didn't know what was happening. But I really don't know how the whole illusion was made to work. I don't know anything anymore.
Poor Bunny Brain.
I like Hairbrain.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite.
Let me confirm one final point with you, Professor.
Do you drink wine?
You want to get drunk later? Do you now
Not the
consent?
party.
You want to see my bats?
Oh my god.
Not that way, Mordion.
In what way then, huh?
Oh, you know. There are a lot of them. It's a real party.
Oh, well, I never went to a party, so yeah, I will not know.
I wouldn't either. Do you now consent to the prosecution submitting the necessary paperwork? To release your invention from the protection afforded by the... I forget how it was. Thing? Question mark?
Yes, please, go ahead. I'm very sorry.
We literally just ended someone's career. Damn.
It would appear that we shall have to suspend proceedings for the remainder of the day now. Lord Van Zykes.
My lord.
The court has newly been made aware of another party whose involvement in this matter is critical.
Yes, Mr. Drebber.
Gather information about the man, if possible. I should like him served with a subpoena.
With pleasure, my lord.
Oh, counsel for the defense.
Yes, my lord?
When we reconvene, I shall be looking for one thing and one thing alone. Evidence that the defendant is innocent of the crime for which he presently stands accused.
I understand.
Good. In that case, this court is adjourned until tomorrow morning.
So, I have actually something interesting to say about Enoch Drebber, since his name is finally mentioned. So, last time I mentioned I was searching some interesting things about it, and I found out about a certain character. Enoch Drebber name is an actual name of an actual Sherlock Holmes character.
But
oh my god. It is a reference to the very first death that Sherlock Holmes ever investigated. Enoch Drebber was just some random guy out of America that just died for the story. In the very first. So it is not the same person at all. In this game, it's completely his own thing, but the name is a reference to the very first murder of the very first victim Sherlock Holmes in the story ever investigated.
Go into Sherlock Holmes wiki, Baker Street fandom. I'm visiting Sherlock Holmes wiki.
Oh yeah, I just dropped multiple searches and it came up multiple times. So also the wiki says it too. Yeah. So.
Mr. Naruto.
Yes.
He cannot half-ass search something up, alright? Dude, you need to do it well.
I'm so sorry. I was wrong. You were right. I tricked you. You trusted me. I dragged you into my mess.
Not first time.
Oh, how did it ever come to this? I'm so sorry.
Did you really have no idea, Professor? About what Mr. Drebber was really up to, I mean. About what he was really constructing.
Naturally. That Beyblade was the embodiment of my hypothesis. Of all my hopes and dreams. I had complete faith in it.
Alright, in that case I won't say any more. Now, sadly, the murder accusation against you still stands.
Oh, well,
so we must do as much investigation as we can before the trial resumes tomorrow.
Thank you for doing so much for me.
No.
Yeah,
you're here randomly.
Kiki, this the moment you can just join in. I know you're watching, I think. I don't know.
I'm so sorry for arriving late this morning, Mr. Naruto. Yeah. Naruhodo.
Arriving late?
Naruhodo.
Suzato, you okay?
Didn't you receive my postcard? I wanted to let you know when I arrived.
Oh,
postcard? What postcard?
Look at my postcard.
I hid it from you, Reno.
So it will be a surprise.
Oh my god!
I
Get
told.
back in the box.
That's why I put her in the box.
I came out of the box now. I have found a way to always decipher the slot right now. Because I didn't use my gun, I just used the gun to explode the chest. The chest is no more! I'm free from the chest! Well, did it work? Are you surprised?
Can we get a safe to put her in so she can be safe?
Please.
Oh my god, so mean, both of you. What happened to nice Misato? I want Kiki back. I want Kiki back.
I was
I don't want Misato anymore. I want the nice one.
I was surprised, alright, especially when she threw me to the ground.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I thought you would like it. I was just so happy to see you again that, you know, sort of slipped out. You know, like a boner. What? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, you know, maybe I miss Geeky Suzato too. Maybe we could stick to more traditional displays of emotion in future.
Susie's train was late to London Victoria this morning, you see.
You killed him.
I know.
Oh, okay. Do you want to read this now, Mordion?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Oh no, PC, don't do that. That's really annoying. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Susie's train was late into London's Victoria this morning, you see? I guess you can say the train was late. But we made the coachman really whip the horse's hard.
Horse.
Were they into it?
But we
I mean,
made
it was
the
hard.
coachman really whip the horse's heart. So she didn't have the hotel.
It was hard.
Stop it.
I was watching from the gallery for a while, but in the end, I'm afraid I couldn't contain myself. Like a...
Well, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't finish that sentence.
Okay.
That do.
Having you at my side in court gives me the strength I need to win. So, I'm, delighted to see you back in London.
Oh, you're too kind, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm delighted to be here.
Never mind.
I hope I can continue to be of service to you.
All of these sentences can lead to just that one phrase. Of course, so what's brought you back? Did Professor Mikotoba not protest?
Let's save all that conversation for when we're back at home, shall we?
No.
I make delicious food. You know, I made one of my most special blends ever for this special occasion.
Oh, Iris, how wonderful! I can't wait.
Oh my god. Suzato-san was back in London. It's hard to describe how happy that made me feel at the time, but despite my elation, our tale was about to take yet another extraordinary turn.
So I just realized I said, well, if Gina appears the next time, we'll talk about what I found. So I don't know if now is a good time to do that or not.
You want to save it for tomorrow?
I mean, I can.
Okay.
It is gonna take a while, so I guess I can do it on the beginning of the stream tomorrow. But it is something to think about. It's a bit of speculation and for a few hints here and there. I found it really interesting.
I do unfortunately have to get going.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't even know how long you wanted to stream, and here you are telling me you have to go.
Well, I mean,
3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds.
Oh, even 4 hours.
Hey.
Yeah.
First off, I'm going to the movies. Secondly,
which movie? I want to hear first.
It better not be Marvel.
It is. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Are you Doctor Strange?
Yeah. I'm a normie.
Sad.
I'm a normie.
Sad.
You're sad.
Only go to Spider-Man movies. The only thing that matters.
I've seen all of them.
Okay, well, I'd still just only go to Spider-Man movies.
That's it.
Yeah.
Those are the only movies.
Yep.
I don't even go to the movies because virus.
I'll take Morty on.
And
to the
I have
movies.
a friend with Disney Plus, so if I ever want to watch a movie, I just tell him, "Yo, can you use Discord to screen share so we can watch Disney Plus?" But don't let Disney hear that, alright?
Disney Plus doesn't block screen share and things.
Actually, I think it does when you're using it like in the app thing, but if you just use it from web browser, it doesn't care about it at all.
Oh. Okay, fair.
Also, I mean, it is his account, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants with it. So, you know, that's how that works. Not fucking fuck Disney. I'm not gonna pay for that shit.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
Totally. I will never want to be sponsored by them. Dat is een handy thing to have a friend with Disney Plus.
Oh my god.
I don't have to go to the movies. I can watch Doctor Strange whenever I want. Well, whenever time syncs up, of course. Yeah. And when I'm in a mood to watch a movie, which I never am, so. Because I can watch like 10 episodes of Pokemon D&D, but I can't sit down for a 2-hour movie.
Absolute.
My god,
animal.
I am a person. I know. I hate so many movies I need to watch. Still not have watched the first Sonic movie at all.
Oh yeah, I saw that, the Sam Raimi thing, which is cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of seen a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. So same director, kind of what's up.
I think that Doctor Strange is a bad character.
How can you not like?
I also don't like the actor as well, so.
It's fair.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
That is fair. Not sponsored by Benedict Cumberbatch.
I always like his last name. It sounds so funny. It sounds like cucumber. So.
Cucumber.
I would call it chocolate out of me when I was younger.
Benedict takes over easy.
Beignet cucumber.
Beignet. Catastrophe. Well,
there was we made progress, and
Hey,
some people will not get medals at all, so we made actual progress.
I like to think we made actual good, solid progress.
Actual progress.
Yeah.
We got
A
through
whole day of trial in 3 hours.
two parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. We made within 4 hours, like we did really well. So seriously, you won't skim at us at all.
It will never be like this ever again. It's gonna be horrible
and
tomorrow.
then the next investigation is the second best investigation in the entire game.
The one we're going into right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a really great part.
Yeah, that was really fun to do that one. So.
Well.
And guess why? What's the? I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yes, no, I know.
What? God, why?
I do we totally not on the same wavelength right now.
Oh.
I cannot say, but I know. Because obviously to beat Gina, but you know, something else besides Gina is also there.
Oh
so.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm really.
I mean, that's the only reason I'd be excited.
I mean, Gina content is always great, you know. That's why I want the next Ace Attorney game to have Gina. So.
Well.
Can we just overthrow Phoenix Wright as the main character of Ace Attorney and just make it Gina her turn?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with Greg. I think Gregson.
Yes. Guess is totally up here. Like, God, he should be. If they ever make a second and third Ace Attorney game, they should.
He's the love of my life.
You can never have enough Gregson in your life.
Oh my god. Well.
The great Ace Gregson.
So,
good thing you never have to hear my voice ever again, so.
What? What do you mean?
My Toad voice, you don't ever have to hear that again.
Is the kid gone?
Yeah, he will not appear at all.
We just don't acknowledge him
same for the balloon guy. He will never appear at all.
What?
Excellent.
Yeah. That is one of the weirder things in this. Those two just never appear again. I think only at the end for the credits, I think. Maybe? But they literally do not have any other role than besides that. Just being there with Gina, that is it. Probably one of the worst, I think, witnesses they count. Because they just appear out of nowhere and they never appear again.
Well, thank God.
I know, that is why I chose the Toad voice for it. forgot because he will never appear again. Or I'm wrong, and then, well, oops.
Oh. There's a new pitch meetings compilation.
Jesus.
I love pitch meeting compilations. Compilations.
Compilations. Pie.
So I can't wait to start. That you're gonna start the stream like 2 hours later tomorrow.
Hey,
I won't be here tomorrow.
It'll be 3. Doof.
I know.
No.
I work at noon or 1 p.m. EST.
We can really only have or Unstoppable or Doof here. Never the same. Maybe they are the same person. I've never seen them.
Maybe it's a good
together,
thing.
So.
Hmm.
Maybe they are the same person.
But I gotta get going.
Oh.
So
I really gonna watch a movie over playing Ace Attorney.
yeah.
Lame.
Yeah.
Lame.
You're lame.
No. actually, the Dr. Say movie seems really interesting, so I hope you're having fun. Even though I heard only bad things about it, because Marvel fans are Marvel fans, I guess.
I'm not a Marvel fan. I'm just a Spider-Man fan.
Yeah, I know. I'm not talking
And
about you. I'm
only
just
Spider-Man.
talking
No
about
other movie
Marvel
ever.
Fanboys who probably was expecting Multiverse Madness to be like an epic crossover or something. So. Or something, I don't know.
Oh, Pax, before you go, are you ever going to attempt to do a hexadecadortal?
What?
A hexadecadortal.
What the hell does that mean?
It's a
many is
Wordle,
that?
but with I think it's 80.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
What? You really need to be an English minor for that one, and I am not.
Yes, dude, send that to me.
Here, I'll send it in chat.
That's on stream.
No,
that's the real
on stream.
That is the real Halloween stream. That's a scary game.
Oh my god. This is absurd.
I need to see it.
I am bookmarking that.
Oh my god.
How many attempts do you get per word?
I don't know.
It is lead-ish best girl all the time. That makes sense. Oh, you know, I did notice. I forgot to mention anything about it. But I did notice first. I love those Toad Sid memes videos. They are really funny.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna struggle with this later.
Oh, I can't believe you have time to do that, but not play Xenoblade.
Well, I mean
1.
later.
Later.
Yeah.
Well, later you can also play Xenoblade 1. Do you or watch D&D? You hear this shit Unstoppable? You hear this shit? I can't believe you. I can't believe you.
What?
Can't believe you, Becky. What's D&D?
Finish Skyward Sword first.
I don't even have that.
Exactly. Finish it.
Play watch.
Because you know D&D.
Oh my god. I can't wait for you to go to Multiverse Madness, and then instead it will just be an empty seminar completely, and they just lock the door. They just lock the door, and they just show up, and they just start the D&D playlist.
You know they show trailers before movies. They're gonna show a trailer for Xenoblade 3.
Oh,
yes, that would be so funny.
I would leave.
They.
Alright.
Because are you going alone or with a friend or something?
With friends.
Yeah, so they just sit there and you just walk out.
Yeah,
really
I'm
annoyed.
done.
And they have no idea why you just stormed off. Oh.
That movie theater knew what they did.
Het is een owl en complot. To make you play Xenoblade 1.
The worst. Alright, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out today.
Thank you too.
Thank you for letting me scream a lot again.
I don't have a choice.
We're all
and it's not gonna be the last
together.
time. Believe me, it's not.
What?
Mordia.
Not yet, Becky. Morty,
Yeah, Becky.
I don't know where to go with this bit.
I don't either. I just just follow
Rick,
along.
you need to watch
So.
D&D. Rick, please, you need
Morty,
to watch
no,
the D&D.
Morty.
Dude, no, I don't believe in D&D. Morty, I'm allergic to D&D. Dude,
I mean, I actually do believe
Rick,
in
that
what
doesn't make any
D&D.
sense. Even Jerry watches it, Rick.
Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry, you know.
Yeah, you should totally watch it.
Jerry?
Don't forget about Jerry. He's an asshole. We don't talk about Jerry. We don't care.
Hey,
about
that's my dad. That's my dad you talking
well,
about.
if you can't, we're just an idiot, you know.
It means do not
God,
disturb,
Morty.
Jerry.
God, Morty, you're just acting like you're dead right now. God.
Did someone say Teddy?
No. Leaving on that. No. That's horrible. The absolute worst. All right. I love you guys. We'll do more Great Ace Attorney tomorrow. We'll try to make a dent in the investigation phase. I don't know how long it is. I hope it's not as long as the first part. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm banning Mordion, which I can't do. Oh, God, why is he stuck here? Why is he stuck here? You are the absolute worst, Doof. You are. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Aim for noonish tomorrow. I'll let you guys know if that changes. I will see you guys tomorrow.